agbé nǹkan fún gbogbo àgbáyé tí wọ́n ti lè rí ṣe tí wọ́n ti lè rí ṣe àti ìbò àti gbogbo ẹ̀. Pàápàá mo ti káàkiri mo ti kàwé káàkiri nípa ìlù tí ẹ ń lù nílẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀ wa náà kò tí ì sí ìlù tí ń sọ̀rọ̀ kò tí ì sí. Ètí ẹ ń pè ní sling talking drum tí ń sọ̀rọ̀. Nílé ọba nílé àwọn ẹni pàtàkì mo gbé ààfin Aláké nígbà tí mo wà lọ́dọ̀ lọ́mọdé mo súnmọ́ wọn dáadáa. Gbogbo ìlú àwọn ọba ńláńlá ni nínú ààfin wọn ni ìlú máa ń wà tí ó jí ọba láàárọ̀. Tí ẹ bá fẹ́ búra fún gómìnà nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà wọ́n á gbé bíbélì lé wọn lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó bá jẹ́ ẹlẹ́sìn kìrìsìtẹ́nì. Ẹni tó bá jẹ́ ẹlẹ́sìn mùsùlùmí wọ́n á gbé Quran fún pé kó búra. Tó bá ti búra tán Quran tó fi búra àbí bíbélì tó fi búra ó ti gbàgbé ẹ̀bí tó sọ sí. Ní tó bá wù ló lè máa fi ìgbésí ayé àwọn ọmọ tó ń jọba lé lórí tó ń ṣe gómìnà lé lórí sí. Ṣùgbọ́n kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ̀ Yorùbá. Láràárọ̀ láago 5 ni ìlú ó jí ọba yóò sì máa sọ fún ẹ̀jẹ́ tó jẹ́ fún àwọn ènìyàn àtàn fún baba ńlá baba rẹ̀. Tó pé kí wọ́n tó dé wa ládé wọ́n ti mú wa lọ sójúbọ kọ̀ọ̀kan wọ́n sì ní ká jẹ́jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé tọ̀sán tòru láàmú fi sin àwọn èèyàn wa lọ́nà tó dáa a sì ní bẹ̀rù. Tó bá dàárọ̀ fún àpẹẹrẹ fún ìlú tó jẹ́ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá bó ti jẹ́ pàtàkì fún wa sí. Tí ẹ bá fẹ́ lù àwọn olùyọ kọ̀ọ̀kan pè mí kan tó gbogbo àwọn bàbá mi tó jẹ. Wọ́n á sọ pé Ọláìwọlá dìde ó bọ́ ṣòkòtò Àtàndá dìde ó bọ́ ṣòkòtò ẹnìkan fi sẹ́gbọ̀nsẹ̀ rán mẹ́ni dìde ó bọ́ ṣòkòtò. Àwọn tó jẹ́ lè bó mọ̀ túmọ̀ eléyìí. Tẹ́ bá ń kí gbogbo ọba lọ wọ́n bẹ̀ láti ẹni tó kọ́kọ́ já láàfin títí dórí mi. Mo sì láti mọ̀ mo láti mọ̀ ní ṣe ń wí. Ìlú wa jẹ́ pàtàkì. À ń fìlú pòwe fún yàn. À ń fìlú kìlọ̀ fún yàn. À ń fìlú dánilárayá. A fi ń túfọ̀. Tá a bá ń lo ogun ó lò tẹ̀lé wa. Tó bá tẹ̀lé wa yóò mọ rìn wá ń kàké yóò mọ gun wa ní kẹsẹ́ tí a fi ní agbára kòkòkò láti ṣàgbò. Ó lò sọ fún wa nígbà tó yẹ ká sáfógun wọn ní màsàmàjà la fi máa kíkanjú lójú ogun. Akíkanjú tó bá lè jà tí ò mọ̀gbà tí ó sá ní gbogbo ẹlòmíì lọ. Lódì fáfún Adésùyì nígbà tó fẹ́ jagun wọn ní kèé lásìkò tí ó jagun. Ìlú ló sọ fún wa. Tí n bá lóde àbí Tọ́ọ̀ní bá lóde àbí Tálákè bá lóde nígbà tí wàá ṣẹ̀. Ó ń lù tá a mú dání kìí ṣe pé a fi ń ṣe gbẹ̀fẹ́ láti rán la létí ta fẹ́ ṣe ni. Ìlú ó máa sọ fún wa tí ẹ bá gbóúnjẹ lẹ̀ a gbọ́dọ̀ jẹun níta gbangba. Wọ́n máa sọ fún Ọláìwọlá tọ́jú àríran ìkó èjẹ ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹni. Má rìn mí káàkiri mi mọ́. Ọláìwọlá tọ́jú àríran ìkó èjẹ ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹni kọ́ pa ni àtìpá òwe ni. Ọ̀rọ̀ bí òwe ni o. Mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ kan fún ẹ ọ̀rọ̀ gíríkì ni. Ikú èjẹ ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹni kan pa ni. Ọ̀rọ̀ nínú ilé Ọ̀yọ́ kan tó bá tọ́jú àríran wà lóyún bí obìnrin ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ nípò ààrẹ ní ire bá sọ tó bá rí pé orò bẹ́ẹ̀ lè rere. Ètò à ń sọ fún wa ni kí ká má jẹjẹkújẹ ká má mùmúkùmù. Tẹ bá pẹ́ tí ẹ bá ti pọ́ bí wá sọ́dọ̀ gómìnà bí wọ́n ìlú ọ̀tí máa sọ fún mẹ́ta. Agbe gbọ́badé lè ò agbe. aláàfin ràjò kọ́mọdé lè ò bá gbé màlọ́lẹ̀. Tọ́ba wọn lọ.
I would say I agree with the opinion that àwọn
kan jẹ́ àwọn ọmọ wa tí wọ́n ní iṣẹ́ dáadáa lọ́wọ́ tó jẹ́ pé inú wa sì dùn wípé Ọlọ́run bùkún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn ti bá ọkàn wọn dá májẹ̀mú wípé ní agbára Ọlọ́run by 2000 AD òmìnira máa dé fúnlẹ̀ káàkiri òmìnira. Èmi sì mọ̀ dájú wípé Ọlọ́run Oòduà, Ọlọ́run Ọ̀rànmíyàn, Ọlọ́run Ọbáfẹ́mi Awólọ́wọ̀, Ọlọ́run Adékúnlé Ajáṣin, amúwadé ilẹ̀ tuntun náà níbi tí ẹ̀gbin, ìyà àti ìrẹ́jẹ kò ní sí fún ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire mọ́. Tàbá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ilẹ̀ ìlérí tí a fẹ́ lọ yìí. Àwọn tí ọ̀rọ̀ òye wọ́n máa kù bí ewúrẹ́. Lójú àwọn ewúrẹ́ tí mò ń wí, ó dàbí ẹni pé ohun ẹ̀yẹ ni kí ènìyàn máa wà nínú ẹ̀gbin, nínú ìyà, nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀. A bá sì fojú wo kì í ṣe àwọn Yorùbá nìkan ni ìyà ń jẹ ní Nàìjíríà. Bí Yorùbá ti bọ̀ wọ́n ní àrùn tó ń ṣe ojì náà ló ń ṣọ̀ọ́dún. Ohun tó ń ṣe Abọ́yadé ń kọ́ o. Ìyà tó ń jẹ sógbà ìlàbẹ́kúta ń kọ́. Òun náà ló ń jẹ sílẹ̀ ní kò dàgbò. Èmi tó bá pa ọ̀nà ọgbọ́n ní Adó-Èkìtì kọ́, tí ó yàtọ̀ sí èyí tó pa Ìkejìkù ní Abakaliki. Nígbà tí mo sọ Ìkejìkù ní ìsìn, wọ́n á rántí, ṣe wá láyé ló jẹ́ mi rántí o. Nígbà tí a wà ní Owóbúgà, ẹ̀yin náà àti gbọ́, olóyè Akíntọ́lá ló pe ọ́gbà ní Owóbúgà. Ó wá polongo ẹgbẹ́ NNDP ẹ̀sà òkè ló ń bí ọjà wa ẹ̀kẹ́ tó bá ti kọjá ẹ̀sà yìí pé ẹ̀ lọ sókè bẹ̀ sí. Ilé àwọn Ìkejìkù ló. Ìjẹ́bọ̀ àwọn aláìsí àjọ group àti NCNC àwọn àjọ ọgbà àgbà yẹn. Ló bá gbogbo mú ìgbé àti ìtúkú ló bá pa á lọ. Mi mọ̀ pé Bọ́lájí wà ní tí Bọ́lájí bá wà ní kó gbọ́ ilé yìí torí Yorùbá di ọ̀rẹ́ mi á sọ fún ẹ̀. Ṣèbá Akíntọ́lá ó lọ sí òde. Ló wá ní wọ́n máa sọ. Men of integrity, men of integrity. Men àwọn kan wà ní tí wọ́n integrity o. Bọ́lá tí ṣe ojú gbọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n yẹn, Àkúrẹ́ ìlú àwọn olú àti fásọ̀rọ̀ tí ilé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ Ṣìbákíọ́lá ló ṣe kàpé. Gbogbo ènìyàn wọ́n sì kó lọ́wọ́ sókè mọ́. Gbogbo wọn lọ́wọ́ sókè. Gbogbo ènìyàn wọ́n sì kó lọ́wọ́ sókè. Gbogbo wọn. Ọ̀wọ́ ni wọ́n ti pọ̀ ní mo rẹ̀ ní ajá sí. Àwọn kan jẹ́
Good morning and welcome to the live transmission. Today's Friday. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI and welcome as we continue to educate and bring complete awareness to why the Yoruba people needs to exit Nigeria. If you're new to the platform, share the program. Mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí pé a kó bí ó ṣe ń lọ bí a bá lo 60 years nínú Nàìjíríà ẹrú la máa ṣe kú. Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ ṣẹrú àsìkò tí a gbọ́dọ̀ kóra wa jọ kí a tètè bẹ̀rẹ̀ bí a ṣe máa gbára wa kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. Àwọn olóṣèlú lórí burúkú tí kò ní ṣàǹfààní fún gbogbo wọn pátápátá látòkè délẹ̀. Ògúnlákayé máa wọlé pa wọ́n ní lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá bí ẹ bá sáré ká tètè kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. Àtẹni tó wà nílùú òyìnbó àtẹni tó ń bẹ nílé ìyà la máa jẹ kú. Mò ń bọ̀ mọ́ ìtìdè.
Koikimedia, we're bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
Koikimedia, 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 we bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Koikimedia, 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 we bringing the world closer to your doorstep. I was a lot of àwa ló máa ṣàti èdè ìgbéde lárugẹ nílẹ̀ Oòduà o àwa gangan ni bàbá. Koikimedia, 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 we bringing the world closer to your doorstep. They never sabi wetin we carry for her, but we dey move closer before dem go sabi. I said they never know wetin we carry for body, but we dey move closer before dem go sabi. Ọ̀kín lọ lọ́jà ẹyẹ ìníhùn ló ló lájú. Ẹyẹ tó torí kò tó bí àdó ọgbẹ́jẹ lẹ́nu. Ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ilẹ̀ bàbá wa, ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ìlú bàbá wa. Kájùmọ̀ sowọ́pọ̀ ká lè kó dúdú àga. Òdúdú wa kò bá lè gbé wá. Ọmọ Odùduwà ṣègìrì. Ẹ dìde fún ẹ̀tọ́ adúláwọ̀. Ká lè jọ jùmọ̀ gbé délẹ̀ ìlérí. Káwa lè gba ògo ilẹ̀ wa. Ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká lè jọ gbàdé. Ká lè gbàdé adé adúláwọ̀. Àwa ni ìmọ̀lẹ̀ tí yóò tàn káàkiri. Ìyàwó Odùduwà ni wá. Koikimedia, àwa là ń gbé tó lárugẹ. Ètò tó gbójú owó tí wà máa ní. Kásá, ẹgbẹ́ polówó ọjà wà kájé bùgbà yín jẹ. Ètò tó gbójú owó tí wà máa ní. À ń gbé tó lárugẹ, à ń gbàsà lárugẹ. Ètò tó gbójú owó. News and sports, ẹ máa rí gbọ́. Ẹ̀sọ́ tó kójú owó ni wàá máa ní. Ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú alárẹ̀ mi ló ní kí n máa ké tantan. Koikimedia, ọ̀rọ̀ lágbájúmọ̀ mi. Máa bá ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ. Ọmọ Yorùbá nìyẹn, ọmọ Yorùbá tata o. À ń gbádùn rẹ̀, ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú alárẹ̀ mi. Ṣẹ́yìn ló máa fi dìbò tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ o. Ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ onígbò máa ń dé máa dé máa dé. Ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ onígbò máa wọ̀ máa wọ̀ máa wọ̀ o. Igbó máa wọ̀ kájòjì ò gbọ́dọ̀ wọ̀. Àjòjì tó bá wọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ á tẹ̀lé ní ẹbọra. Ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ náwó kóyìnbó tó dé. Ìgbà tó yìnbó dé o. Owó náà dẹ́kun pọ̀ sí o. Koikimedia ṣàwa ní bàbá. Koikimedia, àwọn ni bàbá. Koikimedia, àwọn ni bàbá. Àdáńtọ́, àtúnfèrè gidi. Koikimedia, àwọn ni bàbá. Àwa là ń gbé tó lárugẹ jẹ́ ká jọgbọ́ o. Koikimedia, àwọn ni bàbá. Àtúnjà fẹ́tọ̀ ilẹ̀ wa, fẹ́tọ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Koikimedia, àwọn ni bàbá. Ọmọ Oòduà ni wá o. tọkàntọkàn. Koikimedia, àwọn ní bàbá. Èkúté ṣèbí lẹ́bi òsì, àdìmú bàbá yọ. Koikimedia, àwọn ní bàbá. We bring you one closer to your doorstep. Koikimedia, àwọn ní bàbá. Afẹ́fẹ́ tó ń fẹ́ o tó ń kan yòókù lára ni. Koikimedia, àwọn ní bàbá. Àpèrè gèdè Olódùmarè ló fún wa. Koikimedia, àwọn ní bàbá. Gbogbo ayé ẹ̀gbọ́n, àwa ní bàbá o. Koikimedia, àwọn ní bàbá. Ẹ máa bọ̀ wá ẹgbẹ́ polówó ọjà yín wá. Koikimedia, àwọn ní bàbá. Òdúdú alágbèdá ní òtítọ́ lágbèdá ní. Koikimedia, àwọn ní bàbá. Àkìsọ̀dálẹ̀, àkìsọ̀lìkẹta. Koikimedia, àwọn ní bàbá. Àgbọ̀ngàn, àgọ́mẹ̀rẹ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀. Koikimedia, àwọn ní bàbá. Koikimedia, we bring you one closer to your doorstep. Àwọn ní bàbá. Koikimedia is around to give us latest. Is around to give us latest. Ladies and gentlemen, ẹ mú kalẹ̀ sílẹ̀, ẹ tẹ́tí ẹ gbọ́ ètò tó kojú gbogbo. Ladies and gentlemen, ẹ mú kalẹ̀ sílẹ̀, ẹ tẹ́tí ẹ gbọ́ ètò tó kojú gbogbo. Koikimedia is around to give us latest.
Koikimedia.
Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí, I say good morning and welcome. It is the 5th day of the month of January. Time is not going to wait for anybody. Tẹ́ bá rò pé the world is waiting for you until you activate, until you do what needs to be done. The world is very, very hot. The world is very, very hot. There's likely going to be a third world war. I don't know. But because in Tawagbidani and many Nigerians do not even know what is happening around the world, there is a hot world that we are living today. Ile aye gbona gan nisin. But we need to do what we need to do. And what we need to do is we need to enlighten and prepare our mind for the worst case scenario. Oma dogun, I don't care. Koni dogun, I don't care. What really matters is, Inje Omo Yoruba mọ̀ pé staying in that shit old country called Nigeria, the world give a toss. I'm going to be very, very blunt this morning. Ilé ayé kankan care fún yín. Ẹ bá kú, ẹ bá wà inexistent. America give a toss. They don't give a shit. UK don't care whether Nigeria breaks up or not. It is up to Nigerians to decide what they want. I was in one of the space where people were crying, they were complaining. Go and talk to your representative. I'm only Bruku representative Oshiwo. All these bombastic representatives are careless about your life. Let's play the Yoruba anthem and we kickstart. We have about probably an hour and a half before I join again the Star Radio UK at 11 o'clock. And then we'll continue. I couldn't come back yesterday. As usual, I say, because sometimes I need a rest. I slept very well and I went to bed very, very well. So I'm up with a very, very high spirit. Pray without action. Plateau State, I feel pity for many of you down there. It is genocide that is happening in Nigeria. Ọmọ Yorùbá ní kò sí tó kàn wọ́n. At Tisbo local government, ọ̀tútù wọlé pa wọ́n níbẹ̀ ní January 2nd. When the right time comes, ọ̀rọ̀ lóyè kọ́ lélẹ́yìí, we will all do what is needed to protect ourselves from the monster. Màá sọ quote of Israel. You will kill somebody before they kill you. But Yoruba people, and through the politicians, and through the governors, all these bastard governors care less whether we are killed on a daily basis. Ìjọ la ti ń pariwo pọ́npọ́n lókè ògùn. Ẹ máa ṣe fídíò kẹ́ máa send it. Èmi á máa bá yín post it. That is the job of the journalist. When the right time comes, we will all activate. Let's play the Yoruba anthem and then we go straight into the morning broadcast. Tó o bá ti pín, á jẹ́ pé o wà selfish. Yes. Because tá a bá jáde ẹ̀ ní rí wa. Tá a bá ti jáde tó jẹ́ pé life. Responsibility ti ni pé kẹ́ bá wa pín ètò tó bá jẹ́ pé orí àwọn ṣẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ́rì tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ okó àtòbò ẹ̀rí wọn máa wá síbí báyìí nísìn èmi ò sọ̀rọ̀ okó àtòbò because that is not the job I have carried. My job is self-determination. It is your responsibility to split the message, take it to wherever it needs to be heard, tó bá wọn Nigeria ẹni make a dey play. I am 6,000 kilometers away kó tó jí mi gbé nílùú yìí a jẹ́ pé British ti fọwọ́ sí nìyẹn. This is not Africa. I live in UK. I live in a civilized society. I have the right to what I'm doing. Just like the Scottish people, wọ́n náà wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú UK mọ́. Ìyẹn gbọ́dọ̀ mú jà wá. Ìtàgbédání kò ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọjà, ọ̀rọ̀ àlàyé ni. Tí kò bá yẹ, wàá béèrè ìbéèrè ni. Let's continue. Orílẹ̀-èdè. Kàgbéga. 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 Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé láti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan, ìṣọ̀kan tó ìnira. Ní kẹ́jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú, tẹ̀síwájú. Ọ̀pọ̀ ire, àtọ̀hún tó dára. Ọmọ Odùduwà, ọmọ Odùduwà dìde. Kọ sí ipò, kọ sí ipò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀, gbogbo adúláwọ̀. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀, gbogbo adúláwọ̀. I'm going to speak in English and I'm going to speak in Yoruba as much as I can. My Yoruba is not that very great, but we're trying our best. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí pé ṣé àlàáfíà la tún jí ní àkókò yìí. Mo kí wa pé a kú oríire pé àsìkò kan wà nínú ìgbésí ayé torí pé ìtàn la kàn máa ń gbọ́, a máa ń gbọ́ pé nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ rí, nǹkan báyìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀ rí, nǹkan báyìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀ rí. Ilé wa ń ṣojú ẹ̀mí ayé tiwa náà, but ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá wọ́n ní àwọn ẹ̀ tí ṣetán láti kúrò nínú ìdọ̀tí, láti kúrò nínú ibi tí wọ́n wà presently tó ń pè ní Nigeria. The Nigeria that has created havoc and it continues to create havoc. This has nothing to do with Tinubu. It has nothing to do with all this your Yoruba elite. Mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, mo kó gbogbo wa papọ̀. I won't have the time to be calling names out this morning. We will try probably before the end of the program, but I can see everyone that is coming in. We will run out of time, and I haven't got the time this morning. We go straight into the conversation. It's just the same thing that we talked about. What do we talk about? We talk about the existence of the Yoruba people. What do we really want? And what are we interested in? Yoruba politics, Amalangbegiri politics. The politics that have been there for how many years now, and nothing has improved, nothing has changed in terms of our identity. As long as you carry that Nigerian passport or you continue to say you are a Nigerian, you will continue to be tagged across the world as also the bad egg of that shit old country called Nigeria. Kí ló ń pè ní self-determination, and why is self-determination different from the current political status of the shit old country you all call Nigeria? Because Nigeria is a shit old country. Nothing is going to change. It doesn't matter how many political parties merge together. They are crazy people. As the election was coming in 2015, we saw the CPC, which was the Buhari, the bomb buster, the sadist. Because Buhari is sadist. I don't know whether he's alive, whether he's dead. Nothing can happen that, I'm surprised. The world is a very, very corny place. If you say Buhari is dead, I believe. If you say he's alive, I believe. Because as far as I'm concerned, we don't know whether he's alive or he's dead. But 8 years of his government is as dragging us backwards, just like the country itself has been dragged backwards for the last 63 years. Many Nigerians endured a kind of a miracle that will transform and change the existence of Nigeria. Mo ń gbọ́ prophet kan lẹ́kìtì tó ń sọ pé Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kí Nigeria kó dá. All these crazy people that talk and call God. Ẹ wá ẹ sọ Ọlọ́run di tayo. Ẹ fi pọ̀ Ọlọ́run stupid bí gbogbo wa. Ọlọ́run mọ̀ pé nígbà tóun máa dá gbogbo àgbáyé pátápátá, ó dá olúkálukú, ó dẹ̀ dá síbi tó yẹ kó wà. Àwọn èèyàn wá change narrative. Wọ́n yọ gbogbo tí ẹ kọ́ yọ, wọ́n yọ mùdùnmúdùn káàkiri gbogbo ibi tó wù wọ́n. Àwa ń pe Ọlọ́run pé kọ́lọ́run kó bless Nigeria. Ọlọ́run lè bless Nigeria. Ọlọ́run ti kúrò lára Nigeria tipẹ́tipẹ́. Ilẹ̀ wa lọ́lọ́run bless until tá bá padà sórí ilẹ̀ yẹn gangan. Òun la máa rí àṣeyọrí. Ẹ bá máa lọ sórí òkè many times. Àdúrà kankan lè gbà because ìlú yẹn ti dead. Àdúrà ọ̀kan ló fi ń ṣe production. Amazon has about 75,000 workers in UK. About 100 warehouse. Amazon ò ní láti kọ́kọ́ lọ pe Ọlọ́run kankan kó tó set up àwọn warehouse yẹn káàkiri ibi tó wà ní UK. Why are we so gullible and try to link God? Ẹ fi pọ̀ Ọlọ́run stupid bí gbogbo wa. Ọlọ́run fún wa lórílẹ̀-èdè tó dáa. Àwọn olórí burúkú amúnisìn tó ń pè láwọn òyìnbó. Àwọn wá gba orílẹ̀-èdè yẹn kúrò lọ́wọ́ wa. Ó wá gbé nǹkan mi lé wa lọ́wọ́. Àwa ń pe Ọlọ́run lórílẹ̀-èdè tó ń ṣe tiwa because Nigeria kì í ṣe orílẹ̀-èdè tiwa. Lugard was working for the British colonial rulers in 1900. Lugard fúnra rẹ̀ Nigeria gangan kọ́ ló base sí. I think it was in Hong Kong kó tó di pé wọ́n drag ẹ̀ wá sínú Nigeria. Ìgbà tó dé Nigeria ló di pé Lugard, became the... Okay, I'm having some interference. I need to turn off my hotspot because it's having interference. You can see why that is not settled. So I got to turn off one of the hotspot is on and it's giving a glitch. So I don't know which of the hotspot because when I'm outside, I use the hotspot. So it's definitely not this one. It's I think this other phone. So I need to turn it off. It's giving me a glitch on my broadcast. So let's take it on. Let's remove the hotspot. Let's hope enter our Instagram. That will settle the situation. Many Nigerians today, media as well, I will recognize you must be at Imole Yoruba. I haven't got the time to be mentioning names this morning. There might be no. Many of us taberesin kéde pé kí Yoruba kó kúrò nínú Nigeria. But àwọn Yorùbá gangan náà wọ́n fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n náà wọ́n fẹ́ kí àwọn wà ní Nàìjíríà tó bá wá di alẹ́ nísìn ẹ máa lọ ṣe night vigil idiot all over the place ẹ fi ìpọ́rọ̀ night vigil ó máa resolve kí transformation wá sínú Nàìjíríà orílẹ̀-èdè tọ́lọ́run fún wa a need láti lọ sí anywhere láti lọ struggle gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá orílẹ̀-èdè yẹn ló yẹ ká wà ká ti ṣe gbogbo tọ́lọ́run fún wa tó di pé Ọlọ́run máa gbé wa padà lọ síbi tó ti kú tó ti mú wa wá because we are all gonna die anyway. Uncle mi tó mú ilé wá fún mi sí London is dead already in America. Ọlọ́run ọba Elédùmarè kó bá mi foríjì wọn. One lover of Yoruba nation. He has passed on to the glory of Almighty God. Àwọn tí lọ sùn, wọ́n ti lọ. Kọ́lọ́run bá ń tẹ́ wọn sáfẹ́fẹ́ rẹ̀. He was in London with me. He came to London. I met him literally 24 hours before he was returning back to America. Lára nǹkan tó mú wá fún mi pé ṣé àwọn ni wá rí mi káwọn tó lọ ni. Ìyẹn la ṣe ń sọ fún gbogbo wa pé we are not going to be forever. We are here for a very, very limited time. And that limited time means that gbogbo àwọn tí ẹ̀yin rò pé wọ́n máa ṣe ẹ má bínú backup channel backup team maybe more on mute because it's having a glitch on the phone here. So just ẹ máa post the GoFundMe wa àti gbogbo bí tí àwọn èèyàn ti lè fún wa ní owó because yes, a media needs to be running a good operation and with that money you can't do much, okay? But ẹ má pin ẹ mọ́lẹ̀ because it's giving me a glitch on the phone right here. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí Akérédolú ti ṣe tiẹ̀ nísìn ó ti lọ ikú bàbá yèyé la gbọ́ voice wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan he has done his own, is gone. That already sọ fún wa pé the world is going to chop every one of us. Ayé kankan parẹ́, don't be fool. Èèyàn kan máa kú ń lọ seven. That's according to your own religion. We all have different things that we believe in. That does not contradict each other. What is contradicting each other is that káwọn ọmọ Yorùbá kan máa sọ fún wa pé Ọlọ́run máa bless Nàìjíríà torí pé bàbá Adébóyè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Gbogbo ẹni mo fi sọ. Bàbá Adébóyè kan sọ tiwọn ni. Wọ́n mọ̀ definitely pé Ọlọ́run lè bless Nàìjíríà kankan mọ́. That shit whole country will be collapsed. Tí Yorùbá bá náà collapse, Biafra lágbára Elédùmarè, Ọlọ́run á bá fún wọn ní strength of collapse in Nigeria. Nítorí bá ti mú wọn collapse in Nigeria, Nigeria will fall, and that means the southeast part of Nigeria will not be part of us. Tó bá wá wọ́n àwa káwa wà nínú Nigeria. Inú ẹ̀ la máa kú sí. Ní rí àṣeyọrí kankan ṣe. My grandmother died at 92. Kò rí àṣeyọrí ṣe jáde nínú Nigeria tó fi kú. Ìbàdàn ìyá yẹn gbé títí ká tó pè wọ́n wá pé kó máa gbé lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọ́n ra lé fún wọn ní Adéníjì Àdèlé ní phase 2. Nígbà tó kọ́kọ́ kọ́ àwọn ilé yẹn as brand new, omi ń wá sókè, gbogbo ẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́. But because of the shit hole country tí kò lè maintain ààrẹ, kò ń ṣe pé a ní owó nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, kò ń ṣe pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ò ní gbogbo capacity láti máa fún gbogbo wa ní benefit lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan as a true bona fide indigenous people. But nígbà tó yẹ pé a ti kóra wa sínú ìdọ̀tí, nígbà tó yẹ pé a ti wà nínú ràlẹ̀ràlẹ̀, àwa máa lọ sórí òkè tó bá dọ̀sán nísìn a lọ kí Jímọ̀ àṣàṣàlátù, àwa fi Ọlọ́run a fi ń kọ́ Nàìjíríà lọ́rùn. Ẹ rí pé we are stupid people. Àdúrà tá gbà nísìn ò ní pé kí Ọlọ́run kó dá gbúrúgùdù sí wọn láàrin kí ìran Yorùbá lè fi bọ́, because ẹ máa ṣì gbàdúrà pé Nàìjíríà máa dá ẹ, you are a born bastard. Born bastard ló pọ̀ jù ní gbogbo yín tẹ́ bá ṣe ń pray pé kí Ọlọ́run kó bless Nàìjíríà, because Ọlọ́run fún wa ní territory tí mo sọ fún yín pé gold tó ń kó kúrò nínú Ọ̀ṣun state. Ó tó gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá láti fi survive at least for the next 10 years. Tó bá ní wọ́n ta gold yẹn, kọ́ wá ní wọ́n pín owó yẹn fún gbogbo wa lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan, ó lè last wa fún 10 years. Wọ́n ṣì ń wa gold yẹn ní Ọ̀yọ́ state, wọ́n wà ní Ọ̀ṣun state, wọ́n wà epo ní Ondo state. All this is going on every time. We're gonna have to end that. I think I'm having a glitch. Not too sure why. We're having a glitch on the Instagram. And we are all living in denial. It seems that I team the understanding Cotton Shelley. The game between the world today is that the world is not going to wait for anybody. Our Lama request me, we are all ready to go. Baba Akintoye, the leader of the Yoruba self-determination, came out and told us that for us to have a good life, for us to have Kolon Fonke, brother wa Tiwokpani, this time last year, I'm sure many of you remember that Yoruba people came out for the last outing Tashe officially as Yoruba people was in Ojota. I can't show the video because I'm a flagger. Call on phone, okay? It was gone down right inside Ojota, lórílẹ̀-èdè ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. But lẹ́ni nísìn a rí àwọn ọmọ Fúlàní ní same Lagos state, tí wọ́n fi wọ́n jẹ sójà. Ibi torí pé ojú káwọn mọ́ ni. Ojú tó káwọn mọ́ ni. Ojú yẹn káwọn mọ́ ni a ṣe ń lè rí fídíò yẹn. I'm sure pé nítorí pé Tinubu gan wà níbẹ̀ láǹfààní irú ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n á ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn nígbà tí Buhari wà níbẹ̀. Ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ arákùnrin tẹ̀ ń tún rí, ilé tẹ̀ ń rí, 1 minute. Because I gotta be very careful because my phone has a lot of different things that could be very, very, there's another man kan tí mo tún rí. Mo rò pé ọ̀dọ̀ tiwa nìkan ló ti gé orí kòkòrò lọ. Ta ló rántí kòkòrò tí Ṣèyí Mákindé rán auxiliary kó gé orí ẹ̀. Orí yẹn títí di wákàtí àmọ́bi tó wà. Arákùnrin tẹ́ ń rí ní Plateau State lára àwọn tí wọ́n pa orí ẹ̀ náà wọ́n gbé lọ. Nígbà tán máa sin àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí ẹ̀ òun lélẹ̀ wọ́n sin without orí. This was part of how the Fulani terrorists operated in that shithole part of the world. Nigeria. We are saying that the world is not going to wait for us. It is entirely up to us to say that we are ready to exit Nigeria. But how do we say we are ready? What do we need to do? What are the steps and the message that we need to put out? The message is that ìran Yorùbá tí Olódùmarè dá dáadáa kò gbọdọ̀ ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú Nàìjíríà mọ́. We got to wind it down. But it has to be everybody on board. But gbogbo àwọn tí à ń sọ pé wọ́n máa wà on board, they are not going to be on board with you because wọ́n fẹ́ kó kúrò níbi tó wà. Van killed 2 in Ilewe Road, Ado Ekiti. Okay, our boys will also post yẹn jáde again. Every day there's death. Ọ̀nìyàn méjì wọ́n ti pa wọ́n ní Ado Ekiti lénìí. Mo ti gbọ́ audio yẹn but ìkan náà ọmọ tó wà ní Ekiti to post sórí Koikimedia page wa. We have a WhatsApp group for the public and we have one that is for the Just Koikimedia team. I think it's been a while that we've heard it that ẹni tó bá fẹ́ wà lórí group yẹn lè post kankan sínú ẹ̀. Àwa nìkan la lè post sínú ẹ̀. Bá wà níbẹ̀ as a spy kó jókòó sínú ẹ̀. We don't talk about anything more than Yoruba nation níbẹ̀. Ẹni tó bá wà interested tẹ́ fi máa wà up to date with the current Koikimedia news. Ní gbogbo àwa tá jọ ń ṣe media organization làwa ò kì í ṣe vblog a kì í ṣe blogger. Media organization tó wà fully registered ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ Yoruba nation, fully registered here in UK and also registered outside UK. Okay, fully registered, headquarter ibi báyìí ló wà. So tẹ́ bá fẹ́ mọ̀ tó ń lọ up to date, backup team ẹni tẹ́ bá wà no platform láàárọ̀ ẹ bá wa post gbogbo link yẹn síta again sí gbogbo ibi tí Koikimedia ti operate. Gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ bá wà lórí show pẹ̀lú mi láàárọ̀ ẹ gbé link channel WhatsApp group wa. Ibi báyìí nìkan mo ti máa béèrè owó. Ibi báyìí tí bá nídìí owó ibi báyìí ni máa ti béèrè. À ń béèrè owó. Tá bá wá rẹ́nìkan tó wá jókòó sínú bẹ̀ tó bá ti béèrè owó lọ́wọ́ yín ẹ̀yẹn ṣàṣọ fún àwa. Ẹni yẹn ó exit nìyẹn. That is a news channel platform. We also have a Telegram. So ìtẹ́ bá fẹ́ nú ẹ̀ lọ jókòó sínú ẹ̀. Koiki, èèyàn kan disturb me níbẹ̀. There's nothing we can do. There's no technology here to fish people that will come and talk to you at the back. I don't know who might want to talk to you at the back, but if you want to be part of the Koikimedia, tẹ́ fẹ́ máa gba constant news, up to date, ní tó ń lọ lágbàáyé àti tó ń lọ nínú Nàìjíríà, inú ibẹ̀ lẹ ti máa rí. Gbogbo àwọn fídíò tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń fẹ́ tá lè post, inú ibẹ̀ la máa ń post ẹ̀ sí. Fídíò tó yẹ pé tó bá rí àárẹ̀ òtútù àmú ẹ pé àwọn èèyàn lọ pa kalẹ̀ yìí, ibẹ̀ láti máa post ẹ̀. Or ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ní nọ́mbà mi tẹ́ wà tí mo save orúkọ yín ni o, tí mo save orúkọ òrìrì status mi. Ẹ máa rí gbogbo àwọn fídíò tá a lè post sí gbogbo oríṣiríṣi platforms wa. Like I said, I won't mention all the names this morning. There's no time for that because we are very, very busy. But máa kí gbogbo yín dáadáa. So let me start again the Instagram here. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn Koikimedia team. Like I always say, we are 25. But also I have àwọn tẹ èmi náà ní CIA tèmi, èmi náà ní MI5 tèmi. Bí àwọn náà ṣe ní tiwọn ní Nàìjíríà nígbàáyé, èmi náà ní tèmi náà tán bá mi ṣiṣẹ́, tán fún mi ní report bá need. Àwọ̀ ṣe skit ní bíbáyìí, tó bá ń wá ibi tó ti máa ṣe skit, èmi náà máa ń wo bọ̀bọ́ yẹn, official Kolo boy, mo like skit ẹ̀, very very skillful. Ibi báyìí, ibi táwa ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó máa ṣí ọkàn wa kúrò lára Nàìjíríà, òun làwa ń sọ. Ibi tó bá ń wọ̀n ló lè lọ jókòó sí, oríṣiríṣi ló ń lọ lórí social media. The social media is so very powerful. But ǹjẹ́ yìí mọ̀ pé social media, mo ń wo Vantage lánàá, mo ní èmi ní international branding when it comes to news. Because news kan wà tẹ́yìn ò ní láǹfààní àti gbọ́, èmi lèmi máa sọ fún yín. When we talk about the social media, many of you, we have told you that the social media is nothing more than social. Our Nigerians lakoti abuse it. We have used it for a different thing.
15 years ago.
Mo sọ fún yín pé I love First Post. It's one of my most important news. I listen to BBC, but BBC is a biased platform. Maybe some of you don't know. SOCD nǹkan ńláńlá àwa tá à ń gbé ní UK, mo sọ fún yín pé British Broadcasting Corporation yẹn is one of the most biased. Àwọn dúdú tó ń gbé níbí mọ̀, àwọn Caribbeans mọ̀, àwọn òyìnbó mọ̀, but ẹ̀yin Nigerians, ẹ̀yin gullible Nigerians, ẹ̀yin lẹ́sìn pọ́n BBC lé nínú Nàìjíríà because lọ́wọ́ yín BBC jẹ́gẹ́ bí news kan tó máa sọ fún yín pé kí Nàìjíríà kò pín, idiot all over the place. Ẹ ṣì ń dúró pé kí BBC kó sọ fún yín pé Nàìjíríà máa pín. BBC ò ní ever sọ fún yín pé ká pín Nàìjíríà. The world is extremely hot, as I say to you. Mo ń gbọ́ Vantage lánàá. Their headline goes like this. There was a bomb attack ní Iran lánàá. I don't know whether some of you are aware of that. Ẹ̀ńdó kí bàbá Adébóyè sọ fún yín pé Nàìjíríà máa pín. Ẹ̀ńdó kí ya Esther Ajayi kó sọ fún yín pé Nàìjíríà máa pín. Ẹ̀ńdó kí Pọ́ládé Farasin sọ fún yín. Ẹ̀ńdó kí Kúmúyì sọ fún yín. Ẹ̀ńdó kí Túndé Bákàrè tóun sọ fún wa pé òun ríran. Ọlọ́run fi ìran wọn hun pé Buhari ló ń drive mọ́tò ó wá drive. Ṣé ní àti wá rí nísìn pé ìran tọ́lọ́run fi wọ́n yẹn ṣé kò ṣe lóòótọ́? Ìyẹn Túndé Bákàrè tó ń sọ fún wa pé Buhari drive mọ́tò kò sí steering kò sí anything. Buhari ti sẹ́rí gbogbo wa ó ti sẹ́ mọ́ igi báyìí nísìn. Àwa ní ká reverse because a lè lọ síwájú but a bá reverse a lè gba ẹgbẹ́ mi jáde. Ẹgbẹ́ mi tá à ń sọ yẹn ni Yorùbá nation. Púpọ̀ náà ọmọ Yorùbá wa tún wá ń accuse àwa. Wọ́n á ní wọ́n fi jalè ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo fi ń jalè ní ibi tí wọ́n bá ti ń ṣe nìyàn ti ń jẹ tí yẹn bá bí ẹ nínú lọ jábọ́ sínú omi Maryland àbí ní Marina kò kú dànù. Tìwọ́ tó bá wà lábroad tó bá ní mo fi ń kówó jẹ ni lọ síbi railway kí train kó pa ẹ́ dànù kó kú dànù idiot. Àwa fi life wa sílẹ̀ fún nǹkan tá a gbé dání risk làwa náà gbé dání so tó bá jẹ́ pa gbé risk dání ni táwa ń jẹ nínú ẹ̀ a ní right láti jẹ nínú ẹ̀. Because risk tèmi gbé dání nísìn púpọ̀ nu yóò lè gbé risk yẹn dání ẹlòmíì á máa pè gan sẹ̀ á ní ká má jẹ́ káwọn dárúkọ ọ̀hún níbi táyà ń jáde kẹwàá imagine àwa ta gbójú síta látọdún mẹ́ta gbogbo mídíà rẹ ni mo kó papọ̀ nísìn pé àwa ta wá gbójú síta ẹ rò pé easy àtẹni tó wà Nàìjíríà àtẹni tó wà nílé we have put our life in the line of this movement. Ẹ fi pé movement jẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan kékeré ni ṣèbí torí pé ojú tó ká ilé ayé mọ́ ni. Ojú tó kálẹ̀ ayé mọ́nì tó bá fi dídá àwọn tó wà nílé wá ti ṣe jàǹbá fún wọn tó bá fi dídá bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ láyé àtijọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni wá ti dí pẹ̀lú àwa náà. But a dúpẹ́ pé àwọn Elédùmarè because àkọ́kọ́ máa ń yan àwọn baálẹ̀ Yorùbá àwọn ọba à ń yìn wọ́n but à ń yìn wọ́n nítorí pé àwọn à ń yìn custodial stool bí Àkàlàmàgbò ṣe sọ lánàá. Tá a bá láìkí Ọ̀ọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ kò ń ṣe pé Ọ̀ọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ là ń wò mọ́ orí adé tó dé yẹn gangan òun là ń respect because anybody could be a king. Tá bá ń wo ikú bàbá yèyé à ń wo custodial stool yẹn pé ìtọ́ gbé dání orí ìpèrè yẹn gangan ni gbogbo wọn dẹ̀ mọ̀ tó bá lọ dífá yẹn continuously Ifá máa jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé ní tí ọmọ Yorùbá ń pariwo nísìn òun gangan ni the right thing ìgbà tó kọ̀ wọ́n wá ṣẹlẹ̀ láàmú. But Ifá lè fún ọ ní guideline ọ̀rọ̀ Christian ọ̀rọ̀ Mùsùlùmí kọ́ nísìn ẹni kí gbogbo wọn gbé Ifá síta láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ kọ́ tẹ fá kí Ifá fún wa ní direction bóyá nǹkan tá à ń sọ ìbí àtòótọ́ nàbí rọ́. Let's start with that. Ẹni kí gbogbo palace ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹni kí wọ́n gbé babaláwo jáde kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń dífá fún wọn àbí kọ́ lọ pé àwọn pásítọ̀ wọn bọ̀ mo mọ̀ pé àwọn pásítọ̀ tó bá lọ padì Adébóyè ò ní sọ fún wọn torí pé ìran táwọn rí ìran tí kò ń ṣe pé Nàìjíríà máa pín làwọn sì ń rí wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé rọ́ làwọn pa. Because Nigeria is not going to be viable anymore. I don't have anything against with Adeboye. I don't have anything against with any one of them. Every single one of them knows that the country is not going to be viable. Wọ́n mẹ́mí lọ lójoojúmọ́ nínú Nàìjíríà. Ẹ wá ń sọ pé kí Ọlọ́run kó dáríjì àwọn leaders wa, kí Ọlọ́run wá dáríjì gbogbo wa, kí a lè rí ọ̀nà lọ nínú Nàìjíríà. Irọ́ lẹ̀ ń pa fún gbogbo wa. Enough of that nonsense. Enough of this nonsense. It is time that we all say that Yorùbá nation ó gbọ́dọ̀ pín kúrò Arẹwà kó dá dúró kí Ìgbò lọ fúnra wọn kí gbogbo wa ká dá dúró ká wá máa bára wa ṣe bí neighbors. Mo wá wo Vantage lánàá mo wá rẹ́rìn ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti TikTok. Ṣé mọ̀ pé TikTok tẹ́yìn fi ń ṣe okó àtòbò it is meant to be an e-commerce platform. Ó yẹ kí èèyàn máa tajà lórí ẹ̀ kó máa make owó kó máa jèrè bọ̀ òṣì àti ìranù làwa gbé dání lórí ẹ̀. Especially ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà lórí ẹ̀ ẹ rò pé TikTok ó stupid. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ mú ibi tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ TikTok yẹn wá jáde. There's a lot happening. Ìjà ń lọ ní gbogbo àgbáyé.
Cryptocurrencies are
in the coming days. So PRT.
Because mo mọ ibi tó wà gangan so I have to go back. TikTok versus Amazon. TikTok versus Amazon. Wọ́n máa po anything nílẹ̀. Because TikTok náà fẹ́ paṣu. Ó fẹ́ make owó látara gbogbo wa owó pé máa tajà lórí ẹ̀. That is what all this platform are set up for. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tí Palikis ìyàwó mi kẹta nìyẹn ẹ̀bẹ̀ kúkú ti níyàwó mẹ́fà mo ní n bá níyàwó 20 problem tèmi nìyẹn. Àwọn kan tẹ̀ ní Yorùbá nation mo fi fẹ́ yàwó born bastard. Bàbá tó bí mi gan ó tọ́jú àwọn ìyàwó tiẹ̀. Ìjẹ́wọ́ ẹyọ kan tí wọ́n fẹ́ sínú ilé ìjọ orí ayé tọ́jú ẹ̀. Idiot all over the place. Ìyẹn ni kẹgbẹ́ dání. I am 6,000 kilometers away from Nigeria. Kíyà tó jẹ mí nílùú yà pẹ́ because tí n bá ṣiṣẹ́ for the next 10 years as long as tọ́lọ́n bá ṣe fún ìyá mi ní àlàáfíà ìyàwó mi kúkú ń ṣiṣẹ́ màmá mi gba pension ìyẹn tó mi jẹ màá kọ́ máa tax wọn ni. À ń bọ̀ sí bọ́ sí a kì í ṣọ̀lẹ nínú family wa. My younger sister came back to Nigeria in 2007. Ó fẹ́ wá support Lagos State olórí burúkú gbogbo àwọn governors yìí olòṣì àwọn wèrè Fáṣọlá ló wà níbẹ̀ níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn. Gbogbo proposal tó kọ pé báyìí la ṣe máa ṣe tí mo wá ẹ wá lọ sórí Yomi Hamzat bàbá kan wá náà ń bọ́ wọn ẹ̀sùn ó yẹ kẹ́ mú bàbá yẹn kẹ́ gé kinní ìsàlẹ̀ kó kú dá ó sì orí Yomi á tún máa jẹ́ kọ́ ráyè sọ̀rọ̀. That is the nonsense. Irú country tẹ fẹ́ nìyẹn kẹ́ máa lọ jókòó sórí Yomi. I don't have anything against orí Yomi Hamzat. He's doing his best. Bàbá kan wá náà mo wá ń gbọ́ fídíò yẹn lórí Linda Èkejì lánàá ó wá náà ń bọ́ ọmọ òun sùn ẹ̀gbọ́n náà ń bọ́ sùn gbogbo nonsense and jagbajantis. Àwọn sister tèmi ní 2007 kò sí àìtí ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ Yorùbá nation ni younger sister mi a master degree holder ó padà lọ sí Lagos State I believe pé ó lè kó lọ sí Nigeria. He was in Nigeria for 3 years wọ́n fojú ẹ̀ wọ́n máa bo ó relocate padà wá sí London ni London ló wà nísìn kí ló mú lọ níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn bá ṣe máa protect àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké ká dẹ̀ replicate lọ sí state kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹ̀ ní ṣoríire gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń sọ pé ká wà ní Nàìjíríà Ògúnlákayé máa pa yín ni Ògúnlákayé máa pa yín ni 2007 ní Tòkunbọ̀ ló padà lọ sí Nàìjíríà kò sẹ́ni kankan tó fún lówó ó relocate ó mú ọmọ ẹ̀ dání ó mú ọmọ tó bí dání ó lọ fọmọ yẹn sí school ní Nàìjíríà pé kọ́ má jẹ́ pé torí ọmọ yẹn áyún á máa wòun láti padà wá sí London nítorí pé Tòkunbọ̀ lọ sí Nàìjíríà níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ mẹ́fà ló relocate lọ sí Nàìjíríà because of believe it ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ mẹ́fà tó kàwé dáadáa ẹ̀ ní ṣoríire gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ̀ ní pé ká wà ní Nàìjíríà ogun máa pa gbogbo yín ni. Ó wá dé kò tán for 2007 ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń kọ proposal wọ́n ń kọ proposal lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ Fáṣọlá pé bá ṣe máa make sure pé safeguarding of the children ó ṣe pàtàkì ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń ṣe wàhálà yẹn wọ́n ń ṣe wàhálà yẹn títí wọ́n kọ proposal wọ́n kọ oríṣiríṣi wọ́n dààmú ẹ̀ títí wọ́n frustrated because bọ́ bá ṣe ń tì lọ sínú sector tẹ̀ kó lọ àwọn kan wà níbẹ̀ àwọn olùṣe ọmọ Yorùbá kan wà níbẹ̀ àtàwọn ọmọ Ìgbò àtàwọn ọmọ Haúsá àtàwọn olùṣe olórí burúkú tó wà nínú service wọ́n block ẹ̀ títí nígbà tó yá lẹ́yìn ọdún mẹ́ta ó ní náà ó ní ìlú lòṣìlélẹ̀ ó ní lè máa ba ayé jẹ́ ni eléyìí máa ba ayé òun jẹ́ ni ó yarí relocate padà òun àtọmọ ẹ̀ nísìn ọmọ ẹ̀ máa ń wá sọ́dọ̀ mi lẹ́ǹkankan ẹ̀ máa gbọ́ àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ rí wọn ni ọmọ ẹ̀ padà wá that was in 2007 ní àbúrò tèmi padà lọ sí Nàìjíríà láti lọ fẹ́ make effort tiẹ̀ as humanity ṣe rò pé owó làwa fi ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation náà kò ń ṣe torí owó torí àyùn pé nǹkan tó ń lọ nílé yẹn kò jẹ́ kó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ mo yóò yẹ ìtẹ̀wá Nàìjíríà ẹ jẹ́ agbọ́n tí Palikis sọ nípa TikTok I don't know the copyright but mo mọ̀ pé mo lè lo fídíò àwọn eléyìí ẹ jẹ́ agbọ́n kan tó sọ.
TikTok shop lost around $500 million. That too on its home turf, America. All this.
But we missed the point.
Oh my God. Mo tuntun lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ mi mo tuntun lọ yá padà wá. Mo kí mo wá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí.
An important target for Israel. Then comes his deputy, Marwan
Okay.
Issa, the second in command.
Tàwọn Israel
He
ló sì ń
works
sọ
as a
ẹ̀.
coordinator between them. Anyone with 5,000 followers can sell products on TikTok.
Anybody with 5,000 followers you can sell on TikTok. TikTok is there for a purpose, but in that one, is a different thing entirely. I understand. We are not going to do the same thing, but TikTok, TikTok, ó fẹ́ compete with Amazon. Ẹ jẹ́ gbọ́ díẹ̀ nípa tó ń sọ. Ní láti rójú ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ kàn máa gbọ́n tó ń sọ.
Less targeted ads and more of a person telling you what they like. Once the product sells, the creator gets a cut. TikTok gets a cut.
Okay.
And the company's products are sold, so obviously they make money. Basically, everyone's happy.
Everyone is happy.
So who's the loser?
Who's the loser?
Perhaps the consumer.
The consumer.
I'll explain why.
Okay.
TikTok became popular because of its algorithm. It is so effective. It's
TikTok become popular because of its algorithm. ẹ bá ní ẹ like video ẹlẹ́mí àmà ní ṣé torí pé kọ́ lè fún yín lówó lórí social media lẹ́ṣẹ́ ní kẹ́ like video gbàtẹ́ ẹ̀ ní làákàyè tẹ́ bá ní làákàyè ni, because liking our videos is just to support the agronomy. Kò tẹ̀ wá ń ṣerú àwọn tó ti ṣàdán tó yẹ pé wọ́n mọ̀ pé nǹkan tèmi ń sọ ó yàtọ̀ sẹ́ni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ kó àtòbò ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ kó àtòbò. Look, sex, right, òun ni the biggest sales ní gbogbo àgbáyé. Máa báyàn sùn, máa bára wa sùn, òun ló ń tà jù ní gbogbo àgbáyé. Everybody is interested in that. Ìyẹn lè ṣe máa rí àwọn èrò níbi tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ matchmaking. Mo máa ń lọ wò wọ́n ẹni tó ń wọ́kọ ẹni tó ń wáyàwó, matchmaking. But when we are talking about freedom of the minds of the people, àwọn èèyàn like yẹn, because at the end of the day it's like pé a fẹ́ dá wàhálà sílẹ̀, but àwa kọ́ la máa dá wàhálà sílẹ̀. In tó máa dá wàhálà sílẹ̀ ó ti wà nù Nigeria already. The question again this morning from the two topic, we're running two YouTube channel. One says, and I quote, Nigeria is dragging us backwards. Tó bá ní Nigeria drag it backwards, no problem. Sori tó bá ń farawé tó wà abroad, mo sọ abroad the Benin Republic, mo sọ abroad the Kutonu, mo sọ abroad the Ghana. Sori ẹni tó bá ti kúrò ní Nigeria tó wà ní European countries, tó wà ní America, tó wà ní Asia, mo sọ̀rọ̀ abroad the Libya, ó sì better ju Nigeria lọ. Tó bá gbọ́n kan tó ń sọ tó bá sọ fún ẹ pé má dá wọn lóhùn o. Look, àwọn ti wà in a safeguard. Brother mi kan pè mí lánàá, mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ṣe ń dé, mú tẹ́ bá ti ń dé, kẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ wá kẹ́ tó wọ problem àti ìwà náà, ẹ̀yin ṣáà pè mí, èmi ò ṣe visa. Brother yẹn, òun náà ṣe gborí wọlé ni, ó claim asylum, ó refuse. Mo ní kó má jẹ́ kó dẹ́rù bá wọn. Mo ní bó ṣe sọ fún àwa táwa náà dé níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn, èmi ò claim asylum. Asylum kọ́ lè mi claim. But 15 years ni mo fi bá British fa wàhálà bí mo fi dúró sí ìlú pé mo padà lọ Nàìjíríà mọ́. Tó bá tẹ̀ pé mo wá mọ gbogbo tí mo mọ̀ nísìn ni òun ni máa lò. N tí mo sọ fún brother yẹn kò ń ṣe fún public consumption. Gbogbo ọ̀nà tó tún máa gbà gbọ́ wọn fi jókòó sí ìlú yìí mo ti gbélé wọn lọ́wọ́. Mo ti ní kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí 21 days tó bá tún pè mí padà wọ́n máa ní ó sọ pé káwọn sì jókòó for now. Ó ṣẹ̀gbórí wọlé ni. Ó claim asylum, wọ́n rejected. Mo ní tẹ́ bá ti ń dé ìlú yìí ẹ sọ fún anybody. Mo ní time yẹn. Mo ẹ̀ ní fún mi lówó. Ẹ̀yin ò ní láti san consultation fee. But in tẹ́ máa ṣe ọ̀nà tẹ́ máa gbà tẹ́ máa fi jókòó sí ìlú yìí èmi á sọ fún yín. Mo ti fún brother yẹn ní intel in tó máa lò. I'm not going to reveal that on this. How are you, princess? Did you sleep well? What's that?
The tooth fairy gave it to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, the tooth fairy. Okay, love you. Mo ti fún brother yẹn ní information to need. Ó send gbogbo document tó mọ ọ́fíìsì yẹn. Àwọn èèyàn believe in us. Ìwọ ni kó máa jókòó sí Nàìjíríà kó máa gbogbo ẹni mò ń jà. Because ẹni tó bá ti wọ̀ lú yìí, ó gbọ́dọ̀ jókòó sínú ìlú yìí tí ó máa fi ní ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀. Brother mi tí mo ní wọ́n kọ́ ọmọ 6 wá, ọmọ 4 àti ìyàwó àti ṣiṣẹ́ lé wọn lórí. Ìyàwó wọn máa ríṣẹ́. Èmi náà ti bá wọn tẹ button because ẹni tó bá ní right láti ṣiṣẹ́, àá wáṣẹ́ fún. Èyí tó bá ní láti lọ ṣe training, àárín kó lọ ṣe training, a máa ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀. Tí family ẹ̀ bá wà labroad ní UK ni mò ń sọ, ìwọ pè mí, àyànjú ẹ̀. Ẹ má ẹ̀ka olórí burúkú kan tó ti gbé ní UK kó wá sọ fún yín pé ó máa padà lọ tó bá ti padà lọ Nàìjíríà tó bá dé Nàìjíríà mo lè ṣiṣẹ́ kankan lé lórí o tó bá sì wà nínú ìlú yìí tó sì wà nínú ìlú yìí ó ráì láti gbé lọ sí any garden place kó tẹ́ńṣẹ́ tó lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nínú Nàìjíríà nísìn Nàìjíríà working that means pé life gbogbo wa wà at threat nínú Nàìjíríà British government ṣèbí Britain ló ní kí anybody máa lọ sí Nàìjíríà ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ máa lọ kọ́ máa lọ sí 21 state so wọ́n ṣe wá sọ tó ń claim asylum nílùú pé kó wá lọ Nàìjíríà wá safe ni Nàìjíríà ò safe Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n gé orí èèyàn ní Plateau state láwọn terrorists yẹn máa play video yẹn fún yín láàárọ̀ ẹ gbọ́ ẹ sunkún you will cry continue to say Nigeria is working it will drag you back see more than 30-50 years ago ẹ já gbọ́ díẹ̀ nípa TikTok so brother mi yẹn ẹ máa dáṣẹ́ lọ ẹ fún mi ní update ẹ lọ sẹ́ni ìwé mo sọ fún yín ìlú ìyájọ́ máa gbé ìlú yìí ni àná láti yanjú tiwọn gbogbo fáìlì wọn lọ ti sẹ́ndẹ̀ sí mi gbogbo tó mọ̀ fi kọ sí wọn mo ní gbogbo yẹn wọ́n fi ń dẹ́rù bàyàn ni tá a bá go through ẹ̀ rí èmi ti go through ẹ̀ rí wọ́n ti gbé mi dé airport rí pọ́n gbé mi lọ Nàìjíríà àpadà jókòó sí ìlú yìí a ṣe wà nílùú yìí ìlú ìdè la máa wà tá a máa fi collapse Nàìjíríà Nigeria is the last empire Britain bí Britain nínú òun ò fẹ́ àwa sọ pé a fẹ́ it's up to the British government to decide whether they will intervene. But they're not going to intervene. What to intervene pẹ̀lú Nnamdi Kanu? Nnamdi Kanu gbé British passport dání, Britain gbójú kẹ́gbẹ́, wọ́n ṣe bí nǹkan àwọn ògbọ́n kan tó ń lọ. Simon Ekpa fojú yín hàn máa bo ní 2024 yìí. Ó ti náà wọn ní ìdìbọn tó pọ̀ dáadáa, sophisticated web. Àwọn sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ nísìnyí àwa la ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀. Simon Ekpa náà wọn sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ kó bọ́n jáde, ìbọn ṣe ń ta lè máa sọ pé kìnnìkan ẹ má máa sọ Koiki má máa sọ̀rọ̀ ìbọn. Ojoojúmọ́ ni wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ìbọn ní ilé ayé yìí. Mo ní lánàá ní Iran, there was another terrorist attack. Iran ń blame America, wọ́n blame Israel. America ní nonsense ló ń sọ, kò ń ṣe nǹkan kan tó jẹ́ nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn. Wọ́n ní ISIS ló bọ́ǹbù bẹ̀. Ta lọ́pa tí wọ́n ẹni tó pa ní Iran tí wọ́n celebrate ẹ̀ mọ́ tó ń lọ lágbàáyé. Ogun gidi ń bọ̀ nínú ayé tá wà yìí, ogun gidi. Àfitẹ́lẹ́dùmarè bá sọ pé kò ní wá sí ìmúṣẹ. But the world is changing. The power is moving and the power doesn't want to move. Ó wá kù sí wa lọ́wọ́, ó kù sí mi lọ́wọ́. Bí wọ́n bá ní pé ká ṣì wá nù Nàìjíríà, it will drag us back. Mo kíyà tó bí mi lọ́mọ lẹ́ǹkan sí. Ẹja gbọ́ Palikista àbí sister mi yẹn, ẹja gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ nípa TikTok díẹ̀ sí. Gbóhùn sókè.
It's like it can read your brain. But the ads in between ruin the quintessential TikTok experience. Then there are scams. And TikTok Shop has plenty
then
of those
again,
scams.
Baba Akintoye number has been compromised. So, if ever any message, Kantoni, látọ̀dọ̀ Baba Akintoye, it is live. Mo kí wọ́n tẹ́ wà lórí TikTok, mojúbà gbogbo yín, mojúbà gbogbo, mojúbà jẹ, mojúbà ayé, mojúbà gbogbo yín, ẹ fi wá sílẹ̀ jẹ́ ká ráyè ṣe ń tà ń ṣe. A mọ̀ pé kò ń ṣe ń tẹ́ fẹ́ ká máa sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa, but ẹ bá wa gbà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ tú wa sílẹ̀. Ẹ tú wa sílẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká ráyè sọ̀rọ̀ fáwọn èèyàn wa, because wọ́n ti block etí àwọn èèyàn wa. Ẹlòmíì tàbá sọ́tàn báyìí nísìn a tún máa doubt pé ṣé n tán sọ yẹn ṣó make sense wèrè idiot. Mo kí àwa comfort ológun jà.
Products that do arrive, products that arrive but look nothing like what was promised.
Okay.
In 2023, TikTok Shop lost around $500 million.
Okay.
But that hasn't stopped them. Their parent company, ByteDance, is pouring billions into the e-commerce business.
Okay. E-commerce, I'm not going to bore us with this. What I'm just trying to say there is that TikTok wants to compete with Amazon. TikTok often compete with Amazon. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan ṣe máa kí n dárúkọ like I said, but tibara on media as well, ma recognize one. Now, let's move a little bit swiftly because of the time. I only have about 30 minutes and exactly 10:30, my stop Google broadcast here so that I can go and prepare for Star Radio UK at exactly 30 minutes from now. Or 39 minutes. Mo kí gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ wà lórí TikTok. Ẹ bá wa pín ètò yẹn. Ẹ bá wa pín kẹ́ like ẹ̀. Kò ṣe pé kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jókòó lásán. Nínú fídíò yìí again, ẹ jẹ́ move ẹ lọ sí 20.30. Tó bá fi lọ wo fídíò 20.30. Ẹ jẹ́ àgbọ̀n kan tó sọ níbí.
First, the quote comes from ancient Jewish writing and it's very much part of the Israeli.
Ẹgbọ́n kan tó fẹ́ sọ níbí báyìí. Mo fẹ́ ká take note èmi náà máa kọ sílẹ̀. I love this part. Mr. Koiki, wọ́n ti fi pa wá o. Wọ́n ti ṣe this o. Ìyẹn ni kẹ́ máa gbé sórí social media. Paper tí mo fẹ́ ní ìfúnni tí mo ń lo ìgbòdo wà. Mr. Koiki, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o? Lálálá, lólòló. Ìyẹn ni ká gbé dání. Okay? Ẹ máa ká wá bá ṣe máa gbára wa sílẹ̀. Ẹ ń dúró de olóyè Ìgbòho. Màá kọ sílẹ̀ later. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ níbí báyìí. Èmi àwa ṣàlàyé ẹ̀ fún yín. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ lọ wo fídíò yìí, màá share link yẹn. Ẹ̀yẹn ṣá lọ sí move course yín lọ sí 20 point. Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti 20. Ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ. Ẹ̀yẹn screenshot ẹ̀. Ìwọ tó wà nílé, eléèlé ẹ̀ kò gbọ́ sétí. Èmi ò ní kẹ́ lọ ṣe nǹkan kan ju pé in tó fẹ́ sọ níbí báyìí. Show right lóòótọ́ àbò wrong. Ẹ̀yin tó bá ti ṣe jàǹbá fún yín, ẹ máa gbé wá sórí social media, kẹ́ máa post ẹ̀ fún wa, kẹ́ máa mọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ kẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ níbí báyìí.
Mindset. Until a few months ago, the Israeli security establishment had a reputation. There was a cult around agencies like Mossad for their targeted killings and skillful operations. That reputation was challenged on October 7th. Hamas
put it too fast.
There are three in 2018, same with Israel.
We identify with it.
And finally, reason number 3 why South Africa filed this case against Israel, pure politics. There are some 22 Arab countries in the world, including a couple in Northern Africa. But Israel is just one country. If you want loans or investments, Arab countries are a better bet. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that principles are not involved here. I'm saying it's not just about principles. Because the same South Africa has also ignored international courts. Like in 2015, when Sudanese dictator Omar al-Bashir visited the country, Bashir had an international criminal court warrant. South Africa did not arrest him. Same in 2023. South Africa hosted the BRICS summit. President Putin of Russia was supposed to come. He too had an ICC warrant. But South Africa said, not a problem. As it turned out, Putin did not come, but you get the idea. Chances are this lawsuit will be the same. A lot of headlines, a lot of embarrassing moments perhaps. But in the end, no change on the ground. Israel's intelligence agencies operate on a motto.
On a motto.
He who comes...
On a motto, yeah, motto, is Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Everybody has his own motto. Kini motto Israel.
To kill you, rise up and kill him first.
He who comes to kill you, you rise up and kill him first. Oh, boy. Ẹni tó ń bọ̀ wá pa tó mọ̀ pé lè máa wá pa ìwọ ló kọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ pa ni náà. Oh my God. That is Israel motto. Motto wọn nìyẹn tó ti ń lò tipẹ́tipẹ́. He who rise up to kill you. He who comes to kill you, rise up and kill him first. Because tó bá ti pawọ́, ó ti di minus nìyẹn. And that is what is happening in Nigeria. One power economically, one power financially, welfare, security. We are all dead. Everybody see. Okay.
The quote comes from ancient Jewish writing, and it's very much part of the Israeli mindset.
Is the mindset of the Israel. He who comes to kill you, rise up and kill him first. He who comes to kill you, you must rise up and kill him first. Now, you cannot kill anybody, but that is a dead man. Orie kò sí nínú body mo. Why? Because they took him off in Plateau State. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ play video yẹn jáde fún yín. Ẹ máa gbọ́ràn sáwọn NTA and live in denial. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ mú video yẹn wá. Rẹ́rẹ́ ti rún nísàlẹ̀ lọ́hùn. Kọ́lọ̀ foríjì veteran Yoruba Nollywood actor Deji Aderemi Ọlọ́fà iná wọn kú lánàá. We are not going to be here forever, like I always say. We're only here for a very limited time. Mo follow baby kan lórí Twitter. Kìíní kan PWA joke _ Johnny. She's also a granddaughter, political reformer, travel tech, who lives, who dies, who tells our story, loves of car, everything in time. That's about a few followers. I think she's from that section of Middle Belt. And they are really talking, but they are talking to their politicians. But their politicians are not going to do anything because their politicians, Mori Babakono post 9 hours ago, Aye Mojuba, check the cause of a tin mineral discovered by a very dark man in one of the local governments by the Fulani terrorists in Plateau State. These mineral resources, according to Aye Mojuba, cost about $25,700 per ton. Isn't this sufficient to enhance villagers' life, quality of life in this local government when they export? Government absent of empathy for the affected becomes evident in the light of this information. This is part of the mineral resources that Boshin J ni not on Jilisa le lodo tiwa ti a fin je gbogbo akakiri. Let's àwọn ilé náà sọ ó ní Plateau, Benue, Kogi, Kaduna, and Abuja are not north central. They are middle belt region of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And my southeast and western brothers, we are not Hausa. We have multiple ethnic groups with their distinct language. God bless. Again, everybody has their own distinct languages, but yet they want to save Nigeria. Nobody can save Nigeria. and Nigeria cannot be saved. Let's go further. Only video continue play for one. With world attention drawn to Plateau massacres, jihadis have chosen to divert attention by activating their Southern Kaduna command, leaving more than 40 Christian massacres over the past 24 hours. While we are talking about Plateau State, Christians have been massacred in Kaduna State. What is the emergency relief fund for Plateau State? They've raised about $1 million naira so far. Omodo, how are you? Don't come here because I'm in live. You okay? Did you sleep? What happened? What do you want? You, eh?
I'm tired.
You're tired. Yeah, lost, it's okay. Go back to bed and stay with mommy.
She's giving me little hair.
Go and lie down next to the bed with them, but if you're tired. Okay, yeah, go upstairs. No, give me my clip. For the I need it. Yeah, go upstairs. That's okay. Agome wa shelu, mo ki gbogbo apako Olajimo. Ẹ mọ̀ pé gbà tèmi ò raise owó okú, Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kémi raise owó okú. Ẹ dẹ̀ ní sanwó Koiki ti kú, ẹ wá ṣe GoFundMe fún mi. A ṣí GoFundMe nísìn. A ní kẹ́ fún wa ní support. Ẹ fún wa ní support. Ọlọ́run ní pè mí nísìn. Because tó bá yẹ pé owó ikú nísìn ni ẹ ti máa save owó tẹ́ fi fún ìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ mi àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. A náà nídìí owó ká fi ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ Koikimedia. Àwọn kan máa dá sí kò títọ́ àsìkò ní mo mọ̀. Ọdún kan la máa fi raise owó yẹn, no problem. Oṣù mẹ́fà ni ó wà níbẹ̀. Because people wait for a problem kẹ́ tó dáwó. Kò ń ṣe gbogbo wa, but àwọn kan dúró pé kí nǹkan láburú kan ṣẹlẹ̀. Kò dẹ́ni ṣẹlẹ̀ sírú àwa. Ìrẹ̀parọ́ ni. Àwa náà dúró àdúró. Ẹ bá ń sà, èmi náà dúró. Èmi ò lè gbé irúṣẹ́ báyìí dání ká dúró. Mo sọ fún yín pé Quran lélẹ̀, Bible mi wà òkè, ìṣẹ̀ṣe wà níbẹ̀. Mẹ́ta 3-1 ni, ìyẹn kan lè parọ́ kankan fún mi níbi tí láyé dé nísìn. At 40 plus, kí ẹ̀kan ṣe máa sọ wípé má jẹ léye láyé àtijọ́ nìyẹn. Problem ti wọ́n nìyẹn, into bá believe in. Mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta àti sẹ̀lẹ̀ àti kérúbù, gbogbo ẹ̀ là ń ṣe. Tọ́ba ní tàn tàbẹ́là, tọ́ba ní o máa pẹran, tọ́ba ní o máa dín àkàrà. A dín àkàrà fún àwọn ayé. Because we are living in a very, very difficult time. We are working against a lot of evil and work against. So, but nígbà tá ní ká dáwó kí Koikimedia lè expand. Àwọn èèyàn sì máa dúró. Ẹ̀ ń dúró àbí? No. Ọ̀tá tèmi lẹ máa dúró fún. Ọ̀tá mi lẹ máa lọ sanwó fún. Lọ fi bẹ́rì. Because tó bá yẹ pé nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìn. We are quick. I'm a dawo all over the world. Kódà ń tó yé tiwa gan ní olórí burúkú ọkùnkùn ti bá tiẹ̀ lọ nísìn ẹja fún ní $10. Àbí kò tẹ́ máa ṣe kọ́ nìyẹn. Àbí lọ́kàn yín nísìn afẹ́fẹ́ kówó jẹ. No, ṣe brand wọ̀ ní láti expand. Ní láti expand. Ṣé iṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe yóò tó pé ká expand? Ṣé ká wà lójú kan? Àbí ká wà lójú kan? No problem. Ó kù díẹ̀ ni. Ẹja follow. So àwọn náà raise owó. Wọ́n náà ti raise 1 million. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti dá 1,521 lórí same GoFundMe tèmi náà set up. Àwọn náà dá emergency relief for Plateau State. Ṣé ẹ kọ́ máa dáwó? Ṣé Plateau State ò ní owó tí wọ́n lè fún àwọn aráàlú yẹn? But it's always like that. Àwa girl yẹn náà pa abroad òun náà wà. Kódà wọ́n náà January máa lọ síbẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run kọ́nà fún mi ní ìrántí ẹ bá mi kọ sílẹ̀ backup team mi 10th of January wọ́n máa protest níwájú Nigerian High Commission. Máa lọ fún media mi lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Máa lọ síbẹ̀. Ẹ bá mi kọ sínú date nínú diary bá ṣe máa ń kàn sílẹ̀ 10th of January which is the next 5 days. Máa fi gbogbo tí bá ṣe sílẹ̀ èmi á lọ fún wọn ní service tèmi lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Ntèmi lè fún wọn nìyẹn. But fídíò kan wà tí mo fi jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nínú àwọn videos wọn tó ń jáde. Terrorists have killed no fewer than 40 people in the several villages in southern Kaduna in 24 hours. 17 were killed in 3 villages in Dawaki Ward, Kuru local government, and at least 24 in Gafi, Gujuru local government. The Fulani jihadists have obviously resumed hostility in southern Kaduna. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ fún wa pé ẹni Tinubu níbẹ̀. Mo ní Tinubu ò ní kankan tó lè ṣe. Nígbà míì gan sèyàn máa wọ́ndà pé ṣé Tinubu ṣì ní president? Ẹ̀wọ̀n pé bàbá Gọ́sìmẹ̀ là ń pe Buhari. Àìtí mọ̀ ìta fi pé Tinubu wà nísìn. Ṣọ́dọ̀ bèbí ni mo ti rí fídíò yẹn. Hold on, I think I downloaded it. No, 9 minutes ni mo download it because mo pé ó ti pọ̀ jù. Mo nílé download it. But there was another one. Again, sorry. I think I forwarded the video. Mo retweet it. But ẹ ká kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ táwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ká tó lọ ṣe títà. Ẹ jẹ́ àkọ́kọ́ gbọ́. Eléyìí tún ṣẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ni o. Eléyìí tún ṣẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ni o. Mo ní show video yẹn, but eléyìí tún ṣẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀. Àwọn tí wọ́n pa ní wọ́n náà ti jíyàn kan gbé Sodiq ti pè mí. Ó ní bàbá Koiki àti wọnú gbó lọ àárí wọn. Wọ́n náà ń béèrè 20 million. Ẹni tó ṣá lára, ẹni tó ṣe léṣe. Ìyẹn wà lórí títà òun lélẹ̀. Now, ṣe rí ẹ wò yẹn tẹ́ ń sọ fún wa yẹn nísìn. Kí ni ká wò? Ká máa wo ẹni tí wọ́n ṣá bọ́dì ẹ̀. Òkè máìtì mo kí yẹn gbọ́n mi. Ẹ má ní mo jealous pé mo pe yàn kan. It's just kò lè mọ̀ pé even though I not like anybody, but sometimes ó máa kọ slip of tongue náà ni. So gbogbo yàn la máa kí, máa fi time yẹn sílẹ̀ láti kí I have 25 minutes. 10:30 ni máa parí ètò yìí. Kò ní kọjá 10:30 lágbára Elédùmarè. He who comes to kill you, rise up and kill him first. Motto Israeli nìyẹn. Hey, Mr. Koiki ẹ wò, gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ wò, wọ́n tún ti wá ṣe jàǹbá fún wa. Kí lẹ fẹ́ ká máa wò? Ká máa wò. So kémi lè jáde nísìn kí ní ẹmọ Yorùbá, wọ́n ti ṣá brother wa kan pa ní Atisbo, ẹ bá ń dáwó. Mo sorry, I'm not doing that, okay? Àwọn tó bá fẹ́ dáwó fún wọn, ẹ lè lọ dáwó. I am not doing that on the platform here. Èmi kan ṣì ní ìdòwó fún platform tèmi. 25 team mi, wọ́n lè láti wà equipped dáadáa. Wọ́n ní láti ní gbogbo tó need. Wọ́n ní láti ṣe training. Wọ́n ní láti ṣe àwọn training kan fún wọn. Ó máa cost owó inú ọdún yìí. So ìyẹn la ṣe fẹ́ raise owó tá à ń béèrè. Bọ̀ pé ẹ wo Yorùbá ẹ wo kí ni ká wò? Ẹ jà gbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ. Wọ́n lọ sóko ṣá wọn ládàá. No, irú question wo ló ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ wa yẹn? Kí la fẹ́ ká ṣe? No, kí la fẹ́ ká ṣe? Òun ni pé kí gbogbo àwa tá wà ní Òkè Ògùn ẹ lọ bá àwọn kábíyèsí yín, ẹ lọ bá àwọn gọ́fìmẹ̀ntì yín tó bá jẹ́ pé nǹkan tẹ́ lè ṣe nìyẹn, ẹ lọ protest, ẹ lọ já ewé, ẹ jókòó síwájú bẹ̀, ẹ bínú pé ẹ ní lọ until tó bá gbé security wá protect yín níbẹ̀, tó bá dẹ̀ lè gbé security kọ́ empower yín. Ṣèyí Mákindé lówó náà, ẹ fẹ́ káwáṣẹ́ máa tún máa send owó sí Nàìjíríà. When Ṣèyí Mákindé collects money from the security vote, ẹ̀yin tẹ́wà lórí Koikimedia Odùduwà, báwo ni broadcast yẹn? Because OBS ni mo ń lò lórí platform yẹn. I know the camera might not be as very good, but mo fi test nǹkankan ni. Ṣé ẹ bá mi kọ sínú comment section, not ẹ̀yin tó kù Koikimedia Odùduwà, ibi tí bàbá wa Nurudeen àti Mr. Mansur, èyí méjèèjì nǹkan mo rí so far ní orí ibẹ̀. I'm sure there are about 11 other people there. Ẹ bá mi comment, ṣé ó ń jáde dáadáa, ṣó stable? That is all I need to know. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. And I'm also using that same thing to stream so that because I want to make sure that gbogbo platform wa kankan miss it. So I'm streaming right now on the Twitter. I'm streaming also on the Twitter space. So even kò bá jẹ́ èèyàn méjì, mo mọ̀ pé Sister Buki wà níbẹ̀. I'm not bringing anybody in this morning. I haven't got the time, but beside Sister Buki, I will appreciate her because she's one of the Yoruba Nation movement. And I know we are meant to be speaking together, but we haven't. Bear with me. So I want to make sure that we're not losing anything. Are you in Atisbo in Òkè Ògùn? Irú béèrè wo nìyẹn? Ṣé background mi jọ Atisbo? So Atisbo yẹn nísìn kí lẹ fẹ́ ká ṣe fún yín? Ká máa send owó sí yín nígbà tó bá ti ṣá yín tó ṣá yín wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́. Israel sọ pé he who comes to kill you, you rise up and kill him first. Okay, Nurudeen sọ pé ó clear dáadáa. Thanks so much for the feedback. Ètò mo fẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ nìyẹn. Ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá Nurudeen. So yes, ẹ gbọ́ message yẹn dáadáa nìyẹn. So láti sìn bá ṣe máa ṣe lórí channel tibẹ̀ yẹn nìyẹn. So anytime tí bá go live, tí bá wà nílé, so títí tá máa fi rí all other situation room sort out. Now, kí lẹ fẹ́ ká ṣe fún yín? We are here saying that you must take the message. Mo ń gbọ́ táwọn tó wà lórí Plateau State yẹn náà, lórí Twitter space yẹn. Ẹ ṣé Mr. Peter Adekunle as well. Wọ́n no clear dáadáa. Wọ́n ní let them take the message to their politician. Oh yes, we know that. That's what people will say. Take your message to the politician. And protest. Protest is, we are not in military era. We are in democracy. The democracy might not be perfect, We know it is fraud. Tinubu regarded Waleni. We can't do anything about that. But Tinubu does not have the right to stop a protest. Neither does Seyi Makinde have the right. Tó bá dẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ máa disturb yín, ẹ dàrú mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ náà. Kò ń ṣe Nàìjíríà ló máa kọ́kọ́ go through that. So if tẹ́yìn bá ti gbé peaceful protest lọ tẹ́ já ewé tẹ́ mú white flag tẹ́ ń nà sókè. Ìtọ́ bá ti ṣe fún yín tó bá ti go against international law ẹ dùn wọn lọ́wọ́. Ẹ dàrú mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́. That's all I can say. But Endro kama salai fún yín no, I'm not. Israel sọ pé he who comes to kill you rise up and kill him first. Motto Israel nìyẹn. Ẹ kọ sílẹ̀ ẹ bá ń sọ fún àwọn tó wà ní òkè ògùn, okay? Àṣàkẹ́ TV show mú kí wọ́n ní orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá nìkan lọ́nà àbáyọ sí gbogbo wàhálà wọ̀nyí. Ẹ já gbọ́ láti Atisbo local government. I am not from Oyo state. Ọmọ Yorùbá ni mí. Gbogbo tó bá ń lọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá affect me just as it affects any single person as well. But if you raise owó kankan kó fi tọ́jú wọn, ẹni tó bá ní ìtọ́jú ẹ gbé wọn lọ sọ́dọ̀ politician kó lọ jú wọn. Tó bá yá gbogbo àmà wake up. Ó yá.
Ẹ̀sìn yóò ní sí ogun ní Yorùbá. Ẹ̀sìn náà ní lọ. Yorùbá ni wá o. Àwọn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó lè máa pa nípa sàrà o. Àìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó lè máa pa nípa sàrà. Ẹ ti rí sẹ́wọ̀n tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ní ilẹ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ wa Yorùbá. Láì ṣe pé ajẹ́ bí màálù àbí ajẹ́ bí ọ̀nà tó máa pa nípa sàrà. Yorùbá ni wá. Yorùbá ṣe wá Yorùbá ni wá o. Àti gbólókà gọọmenti ló ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí ní sáìdì Òfìkì sáìdì Ṣakí state. Nǹkan ti wá báyìí o. Lórí pé àtijọ́ àti mú ẹnì kejì rà àti ìrírí ènìyàn báyìí nísìnyí.
20 million ọ̀nà fẹ́ gbà.
Olú ní báwo àti ìdó tó ń báyìí nísìnyí. Ilé fẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí nísìnyí ẹgbẹ́ lókun ò ní ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ dákun abẹ wá o Yorùbá ni wá o àti gbólókà gọọmenti ẹ jọ gbogbo ẹjẹ̀kọ̀ àdínkù òkè pátá ẹjọ́ ọmọ Yorùbá. Iṣẹ́ ta ní ká máa ṣe ilé là ń ṣe yìí o. Iṣẹ́ ta ní ká máa ṣe là ń ṣe yìí o. Lẹ́yìn gbà wá lókun láyé o. A sì ń sọ fún yín ó dàbí rí bí àwàdà pé bóyá pé a fẹ́ dìde. Ẹ bá ṣe ẹ lá ń bẹ̀rù. Ìrẹ̀rù wo láwọn bá ṣe sìn a lè bẹ̀rù mọ́tò bá dogun kó dogun o. Lọ́ bá dogun kó dogun. Kí ọba ní ọmọ àrí ìgbòho òṣàkúnlẹ̀ ọmọ àrí pé ìrẹsì ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìjọba máa ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ gan-an ní kí ni pé ó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́mọdọ́mà. Ogun ti rọ́ọ̀bù báyìí. Ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Kí ni ọmọ kó àtijọ́ àti imú kó máa jẹ́ ìlà fún yẹn. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ̀mí lápò àfúnlẹ̀ Yorùbá bá tábàyò. Ẹ dákun.
So this happened not last year, okay? Ẹ má rò pé video last year lélẹ̀. Mo máa ń sọ fún yín tẹ́ bá ti ń bá wa ṣe video. It is important that you lock the date. Tó bá possible ẹ lock a time mọ́ lára because wọn nílé sọ pé Koiki video tó ti pẹ́ lọ́lọ́ mú wa. This video was generated on the 2nd of January, which is still less than 72 hours. Tàbá sì wo gbogbo first títí di wákàtí. Tàbá push it. Kò tí pé 1 week. Àìtí lo 1 week nínú ọdún tuntun yìí. Happy New Year to every single one of us. China believe in 1st of January. They have their own New Year day. Mo ti rí ibi page ti woman tí mo fẹ́ play the next video. So àwọn yẹn wọ́n lọ sí Plateau State. I hope it's this one. Wọ́n lọ record one or two things from there. Once again, Nigeria is dragging us backwards. Okay, that's the video I'm looking for. Okay, ọ̀dọ́ bèbí yẹn náà ló wà mọ́ ọkọ̀ tètè rí ni. All right, let me retweet it. Now, ẹ jẹ́ ká fi àwọn tí àbò sílẹ̀ kọ́nà ìgbà Elédùmarè kó ṣàlàáfíà ní kíákíá fún àwọn brothers wa. Tá bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé à ní support yín, well, not literally, even tí bá lówó ni máa support. Tèmi náà bá lówó ni, if I have the money náà mo lè ní ẹgbà ẹ̀kan níbẹ̀ yẹn kẹ́ fi kún nǹkan tẹ̀ ń ṣe. I don't have the money as well, so there's no way we can do anything. Now, this other video, I'm not going to show the video, but you can go on my Twitter. You are not for you. Sister Buki is listening to me. Yoruba nìkan ni kò wà lórí Twitter. Orí TikTok nìkan lẹ jókòó sí. Twitter gangan níbi tí ìjà gidi wà láti make sure pé awareness. Nobody is going on Twitter, on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube. Everybody gbọ́dọ̀ wà lórí Twitter. Òun náà ló ń pè ní X. Kò ń ṣe Twitter mọ́, but we call it Twitter because that's the only way you can understand it. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá gbọ́dọ̀ ní àkáǹtì Twitter. Láti máa lọ retweet, láti máa lọ put message wá síbẹ̀. Bá wà lórí other platform, Facebook, nobody can see you. That is a fact. You must be on Twitter. Ìyẹn làwọn Biafra, ibẹ̀ làwọn jókòó sí, ìyẹn làwọn ṣe ń trend. Trend continuously. So I'm going to start this video now while I go and prepare my money Louis. I would love to make it loud, but more anyway, because I know this phone is not too bad. Let's play the video. It's 9 minutes. While I'm doing this video, I'll just go and listen to my own kettle at the background in the kitchen. Barika Jimo. Again, we are running 2 YouTube channel. Anikeba subscribe to the backup channel. Lati batatin pariwe lójoojúmọ́. We are still less than 1,000 subscribers. I understand. Me understanding Abi. We will continue to share the link. It is called WD76 Media. Logo Koikimedia nibe. Again, I'm sharing the link out to Koikimedia platform. We are live on there as well. Mejeji wa on by. So you're not going to miss anything. Egbowole, kelo subscribe. Koiki ari notification bell. There's nothing I can do to that. We are shadow banned by all these platforms. Muki Lori Twitter, MixLR. The MixLR is also another version of listening to me. They can listen clearly, crispy, but they cannot hear me. It costs me about almost $30 every month. Konshi radio station. The other man, radio station. At least at ja gbogbo won nisin. Yoruba ti gba country kokan. Mo sọ fún yín pé wo bí bàbá wọn da. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó ń jáde ilé kankan tó ń gbé bọ̀. Bá máa dáwó sí wọn lọ́rùn. Problem ti yín nìyẹn. Yoruba is still campaigning for the right to move out of Nigeria. And what we are doing right now is to wake your mind. Let's listen to these. What happened in Plateau State. All the credit of this video goes to those that produce it. And like I said, the Twitter handle of this woman is called P_Wajok_Jenny. Thank you so much for the great job you're doing with the people in Middle Belt. May God save every single one of us. But God is not coming down. We will fight and defend that territorial ground that is everyone's own.
The true story is the Fulani people on the 24th of December.
So,
then we just hear gunshot. Non-stop, at all, non-stop. Radically, they send everybody away from the house. That's the plan. You understand? Then, as go have it, my mother is here. She's running, then the bullet meet her for her chest here. Then it will come out. Then my junior brother, they met him outside, matched him. Then another junior again. After they kill him, they cut off the head, carry and go. The leg from here, cut it off. So we just bury him without the head. You understand? See the Fulani people now. See them here. See them. You can see the house. This one, and then this one from here. Just line up. Another house is there. That's Fulani people there. Where that rock is. Yes, that's Fulani. Because they gathered. These people line up from that side down there. Then this will line up here. After the line up, so they will tell you a gunshot from St. Post. Where the Chiki country. You understand me? We got 3 gunshots. Ha! 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 So we don't know saying that signal they get this people. Shot. Then we hear this people start their own. Because those machines where they come for that night, almost 30 machines with light. Then I called then he picked my call. I said, did you people see those machines where they just up their light? He said, no, he didn't see them. Didn't see them. Then I told him, there's a machine there, almost 30 machines. Full light. After they up the light, they will go get the gunshot. You understand me? Then from the gunshot, they sent everybody out. See that tree there? That's where they killed my junior brother. And he's the reverend of the church. Yes, he's the reverend of the church. Yes, Reverend Jonathan, that Luke Silas. And then Ibrahim Daluk Silas is working with Federal High Court. Then my mother led to Silas. I took my mother to hospital. This is my junior here. He still remained in the house. Then later, he come and call me that they have found my junior brother dead for me. And the other asked him, what about the other one? Because the two line is not going at all. The two line is not going. But in the first place, somebody tried the junior one that is working with the Federal High Court. Somebody picked it. And that voice now, Fulani voice. Then now, they asked him, what about the owner of the phone? They say, the man just keep it for charging. Then from there, switch out. You understand me? Then they begin burn houses everywhere with every gunshot. Yes, that night. Gunshot everywhere, gunshot everywhere. You cannot even come near that gunshot at all. We run down to that checkpoint there.
Moyaka, Bobby back. Because I didn't know, you can say that this is ethnic cleansing. This is genocide. Now, you will expect that the Nigerian military will have the firepower, as we are told, but they are going to the southeast and create havoc there. Rather than support Amarabi, only we ran to the nearest checkpoint that has a gun truck. Mọ́tò tí àwọn gun truck car yẹn kò ń ṣe pé ìbọn làwọn lè gbé dání o, mọ́tò tó gbé wá síbẹ̀ tó jẹ́ bí checkpoint ẹ̀gbọ́n kò tó sọ ní bíbá. You will wonder why wọ́n lọ invade the Kuje prison, because somebody gave the intel that the military personnel tó kó síbẹ̀, they've moved out. Maybe some of you have forgotten Iskilu, Wakilu, Abibeko. Ṣé rántí pé the same thing happened in Ibadan. Wọ́n lọ invade the prison yẹn. Ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tí màá yín sọ nísìn. Ó ní àwọn wá sáré lọ sí the nearest checkpoint. You will expect that nígbà tó ti dé checkpoint yẹn. That means pé from where they are being attacked and the checkpoint is not that far, you will expect that the checkpoint should then move in quickly. Ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó sọ.
You need checkpoint there. Yes, I myself am with them. Please, can you people assist us? All these houses where they're rolling beyond flames. Can you people assist us?
Can you people assist us?
They say they have no ammunition with them.
Nigeria military is saying that they have no ammunition, but they have ammunition to kill innocent Yoruba people in Ojota. They have ammunition to go and kill people in Oyigbo. They have ammunition to kill innocent Nigerians during the NSAS. They have ammunition to bomb southern Kaduna. They have ammunition to kill El Zakizaki. They have ammunition to take into the southeast. But they don't have ammunition to support and stop the invasion of the Fulani's attack in Plateau State. Emani Koiki they play. Emani they joke. Breakfast. I have just 8 minutes before the end of the program. And because I want to be very, very special, let me allow Sister Buki to use 4 minutes from my last 8 minutes. Sister Buki, send a request. I'll bring you in just for the next 4 minutes. Maybe Biatobagbo voice or Bini, because sometimes the sweet voice of our mother is different from the voice of a man. Maybe Sister Buki, if you're listening, please send a request. Let me bring you in quickly. I think Citizen Ewa is also online. I could see Citizen Ewa to Dua TV. I think that's Citizen Ewa, yeah. Thank you so much. And Citizen Ewa, I've been doing what they called Omo Eshulemi Beni. Omo Eshunimi. Okay? So don't let anybody fool you. We are all Omo Eshu. Sister Buki, unmute your mic. I'll mute mine, and let's hear from you. A very sweet voice. Good morning, ma.
Okay. Good morning, everyone, wherever you are in the world. Good afternoon and good evening. Thanks, Olayomi, for giving me the opportunity to speak on your platform. I think now we must begin to take self-determination for Africa very seriously. Now, notice that I'm using the adjective Africa because I will go back in history on how we were conquered. Our minds were actually conquered. And it is because of the conquering of our minds, that is why we are in the enslavement that we are at the moment. And that is why we are having these attacks in all of other African parts of the continent. I use the adjective Africa because we are Africans. We are not Nigerians. That construct called Nigeria was formed, and not insulting them, it was formed by the Western powers. And not only in Nigeria, it's these grid lines, these geographical grid lines, were across the whole of the African continent. So we Africans that are in Nigeria, what we're doing now is we are colonizing ourselves. That's what's happening. And religion and political warfare is actually used for those methods. You know, it's like the abused has now become the abuser. The attacks that we are having in Plateau State and across the whole of the geographical space called Nigeria is colonialism. Let's call it for what it is. But there are different methods in which they used to achieve it. Now it is religious, they're using religion and political warring. So once we can identify what the problems are, then we will know that the only solution to our salvation and from us getting out of this slavery, both in terms of our minds and our physical presence, is self-determination. We need to step up the tempo and take this self-determination campaign very seriously. If we don't, we're going to find ourselves in a very, very serious situation. So I'm calling on all the Yorubas across the world to start with this campaign for self-determination. It is the only way we will free ourselves, we Africans will free ourselves from the enslaved geographical space of Nigeria. We must begin to now call ourselves Africans first, we must begin to call ourselves Yoruba first and African second. We are not Nigerians, we are Yorubas living within West Africa. Let us start that mental, decoding. We have always been Africans. We have always been Yorubas. We are not Nigerians. That is when we will mentally begin to decode ourselves from the geographical space called Nigeria. So that is the first, it's beginning with yourself first, and then we can now start joining our hands collectively. We should all start calling out for self-determination. We should all start saying that for the next election, we don't want that election. We need to call for the boycotting of the election and start campaigning for self-determination. So that is what I want to say. We need to step up the tempo for the campaign of the self-determination. We also need to decoding ourselves that we are not Nigerians, we are Yorubas, and we are Africans. Thank you.
Wow, that is a very powerful one there. From one of our I'm going to make sure we speak today at some point. Definitely. I know we should have done that about a week ago, but you will hear from me. I'm going to call you, Sister Bookie. We're going to, from the other things that we wanted to share some ideas. And again, the responsibility of the diaspora is also that Agbodo Shishetokpo, bringing the conscious mind. Like I said, I will be, at the Nigerian High Commission on the 10th. If you have the opportunity, the Plateau will be coming in. Don't let us look at it as they are Plateau people. It has nothing to do with the Yoruba nation. Like Sister Bookie said, there's a lot of things that has to do with us. Thank you so much, Pastor Akineye. We love people that are very, very, straightforward when it comes to religion. We don't want the religious people that will tell us, we should pray for Nigeria. No, we are praying for Nigeria. We've done that. What we should be praying for now is for us to have a mindset of Africans, but Yoruba first. Yes, I love a Yoruba pastor, Look, I have the ones that I listen to, but I can't tell you their names. I cannot miss it. I have a Yoruba Igbo pastor that I follow. I also have the Islamic one. I also saw, Tani Olong, and that is what we want to start saying now. Let's build our religious traditional center very well so that people will not see it as ile issue. No, there's nothing like that. Kolukaluku Shete. And I cite my brother there, Olugbedu, backup channel, all our team, Afolabi, thank you so much. I don't know whether I could see Yonkan and I could see Citizen Ewa. I don't know whether Citizen Ewa wants to say something. If you want, I'll allow you to come in, and Yonkan. Those are the last two. I'm going to come back. Like I said, let me go and prepare, for the Star Radio UK. It is off Friday. I had enough sleep. I think in the last 3 days, I've been breaking my sleep, coming in the middle, like Bedu said, when do I even have time to sleep with my wife? My brother knows that I do have time to sleep with my wife. It's just that sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I just don't feel like sleeping again. Maybe because, my wife is moving her body to me and I don't want to move her body to me, men. So I come downstairs. That's just a joke. I thought anyway. Let's allow Citizen AY to come in as well quickly. We are not against any Yoruba people. We love Yoruba. We love Igbos. We love the Plateau people. But what we are saying right now is that nothing is working in Nigeria. The hatred that has been brought against us. I understand we don't like any part of the Igbos. They don't like us as well. That is what the British created. We need to change that mindset. What has happened started in 1913 to 1914. Let me allow Citizen AY to pick from there. This is one of the most important man that did a lot of detail about George Goldie. Onikoma Koiton Rara. I'll leave it to Citizen AY. Go ahead, my brother. I'm going to mute my mic as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Just a quick one. I want to greet everybody that the fact that you're here shows that you're committed to Yoruba Nation. And I think that's what we need to really hold on to in everything that we do. Just hold on to that. Don't listen to all the noise around. But your focus is on what you do. So what I suggest to you, all of them, is to continue to deepen that knowledge, that need for our people to believe in Yoruba Nation. You've been clouded. So it's like by all of these colonies. And one of the first things that I would really suggest that I agree with that we need to start thinking Yoruba Nation, Yoruba folk. We need to. I will add, the only thing I will add more to that is that to break the system, we need to get our people to know the powers and process, to be able to now control the system to the point that we can now get a referendum for all of us, because we need a countrywide referendum where people can vote themselves. But it's going to come from a place of knowledge. If we just say to our people, we're going now, and we say, okay, there's a referendum right now, we're not ready. Our people don't know what they're voting. So we need to deepen the knowledge about the need for referendum in our communities. We need to know that to get that community, something they'll have to be involved in themselves, working in that community, enlightening themselves, knowing that they have the power to hold our governments. It's about changing our mindset. Because everything about us is negative. Our people feel powerless. And when you feel powerless, you are likely to turn to anything they put in front of you, be dead, be Muslim. So our role is to empower our people. That's what we really need to do. Now, it's going to take a lot of work from all of us, but it needs us going back into the classrooms. And that's why I advocate for I know when I say this, please don't misunderstand. When I say knowing the Constitution, it doesn't mean that please, I need people to understand that. But to destroy or to dismantle Nigeria, our people need to know the powers and process to use to now instruct those politicians and senators, House of Reps, House of members, chairman, to use those powers to instruct them to carry out what they, the people who are the sovereigns, are. Because Section 42 states sovereignty belongs to Nigeria from whom the government through this constitution derives of the power. Please don't misunderstand me. It doesn't mean that they get Nigeria. Please, I need you to understand that. We need to use those powers to dismantle that confusion. And unless our people on ground are engaged in that process, right down from our communities. That's why I keep saying, I've translated the Yoruba constitution into you, the Nigerian constitution into you. I'm still doing more work on it up to 2025. And our people need to know those things in our land. The market, the farmers, the organizers, the wagon sellers, the workers, the car owners, the hairdressers, the clothes makers, all of them need to know that they have the power to question those things. And that is the drive that we need. That is the key that we make unlock the door for us. Please, it doesn't mean that we stop talking about your nation. It doesn't mean that. And this is something we are also going to do alongside still promoting Yoruba nation. But we cannot achieve Yoruba nation without breaking all of the rules, all of this construct that is used to pin us down. And we need enlightenment for people in our local languages. So I would really encourage not just Yorubas, Igbos and all that, to do what I've done. If you go to www.citizenry.org, you will see the Yoruba version of the constitution. The aim is to let our people know what they're being governed by in their language. Then they're empowered. They don't have to wait for you and I who are brought to work to do it for them. Once they know it, trust them. The community will come together and do what they need to do. And we need to trust them with that power that they will possess. So that's why I would like to ask you. And Yomi, I know you're doing a lot of good work. And please continue. And we're all doing different. The key thing is we have to understand that many of us are talking about real estate, and we need that because our communities have been so open that we need this kind of advocacy that you need. You mentioned now, myself, others. We're all doing that. But now and then we should align when it comes to saying things to really unlock that door. And I think one such case is now making sure that our people know the constitution and to be able to take action within their own community, because that will be the key. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Citizen AY. Thank you. I think Sister Bookie raised her hands up, but before I allow Sister Bookie to come back in just a few minutes, I know I said I have to go, and I have to go, but I will come back. So don't let us, let me stick here. I love everyone that have joined us. Arewa, thank you so much. Toby, King Dub, Ola, Easy Toby, Kenneth, Adetola. And like I said, if we have the opportunity, let us join the Plateau people on the 10th of January, right in London, and let us support them. Don't let us say we are doing Yoruba Nation. They are not supporting Yoruba Nation. They are still talking about Nigeria. They are creating the awareness that we need to link to the reason why we have to go. So we must give them that publicity. I saw Anatu Corners. She's talking about that there's a difference between the Hausa and the Fulani. We must support her because she's talking about the same thing that I'm talking about. She's going to speak in English and Hausa. That means she's talking to people that would then understand her, but she needs somebody like us that is already out there. Simon Ekpa, you might not agree with their views, you might not agree with what they are saying, but they are saying the same thing in self-determination. If we now later on see that they are not saying the same thing like what we want in self-determination, we can pull back. Even those that still believe in one Nigeria, underneath them, they know that Nigeria has a fault. So Sister Bookie, I'm going to give you the last 1 minute. Like I said, I got to prepare for Star Radio. I need to change my outfit, and I don't want to run late again this morning like I always do all the time. So Sister Bookie, just the last 1 minute, please. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. I just wanted to sort of back up what Citizen AY said. That is one of our campaign tools, which is to have the Constitution translated in various ethnical nation languages, so that we will know that that 1999 Constitution is not working, and this is one of the reasons why we must all join hands together to in the call for self-determination. So that's just what I wanted to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister Bookie. Appreciation to everyone that joined us. Like I said, I understand the feeling. Some of you think that the utterances that come out from some of us, especially myself, is like bringing a war. Now we are not bringing any war. We are bringing the information that will break I know some of you don't like the word break. Okay, that will collapse. You don't like the collapse. That will de-amalgamate because Nigeria was amalgamated. Let's not be fooled. There is no amount of election that will fix the current state of Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI. If you're new to my platform, follow us. I know, you might not like everything I talk about, but as long as we're fighting for humanity, I was in the space with the Plateau State people. Like I said, I'll be giving you my media coverage on the 10th. It doesn't matter whatever happened that day. I will leave that date available for you. We will continue to talk about other areas. My team were at the civil whatever yesterday. I've told them, even if they're doing anything that has got to do with Nigeria, let us cover that. That will just continue to show the reasons why we need to leave Nigeria. We will not all agree at the same point, but I believe in the long run, we will all find a lasting solution. Citizen A talked about referendum. Some people have said Yoruba people don't need referendum. Let's even first bring down the constitution. NINAS is still doing their own. We might not agree with everything NINAS is doing, but at least they're talking about the constitution. Let us think about it. That constitution, every single person knows that that constitution is a fraud, and there's no way you can amend something that is a fraud. The world is waiting for us as true indigenous people, not as Nigeria anymore. Nigeria is just a shithole country, and we will bring it down. We will collapse it. Whatever, however, if all that failed after everything, let us prepare for whatever is going to happen. If it's going to be war, I don't care. I will be on the ground in 72 hours to be with my people, because nobody can continue to go in and kill us. As Israel says, he who comes to kill you, rise up and kill him first. Thank you so much. A very good. I'll play the anthem. I still have a bit of time to play that. We didn't start that anthem. We did. Let me just play the Yoruba anthem, and then I'll come back at 11 o'clock with all the platforms again, where we will listen to the news from the same shithole country called Nigeria. Thank you so much again. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI, an activist, a journalist. Like I said, I have 50,000 pounds I'm raising for my platform. It doesn't matter how small. Put your contribution there, because Al Jazeera and all these platforms are not going to talk about what we are discussing. We need the media to be able to do it from this part of the world. Thank you so much. Bye for now. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, forílẹ̀ ibi wa, kàgbéga, kàgbéga, kàgbéga fàlẹ̀. Ìgbàgbọ́ àgbọ̀ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù ló làbọ̀ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́. Ìṣọ̀kan, ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú fọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Odùduwà, ọmọ Oòduà dìde. Bọ́ sí ipò, bọ́ sí ipò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀, ògo adúláwọ̀, ògo adúláwọ̀. O'clock, we'll be back. Sorry I can't bring anybody in on the Twitter space, but after the Star Radio, the line will be open for every one of you to add your voice, and I appreciate that. Those of you that have sent a request, wait until about 12 noon UK time, 1 p.m. Nigerian time, and you can do the maths with the country where you are. I got to be on the radio in 15 minutes. I have to go and prepare. Thank you so much, everyone. Join me later on. Bye for now. And that will be for it now. Thanks so much, everybody. I got to go now. Bye for now. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn media wa tó darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Mo kí gbogbo ilé nǹkan sí Bishop Adesina, Yawa Grace Olúṣòótọ́, Okay Mighty, Bless Yoruba, Boboye Joseph, Gani Olóyèdé, Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Yẹmí Fátókì, Adéwálé, mo kí yín, mo kí ìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ, Masbi, mo kí Olóyè Ìgbòho Òòṣà, mo kí Bàbá Akíntóyè, nọ́mbà Bàbá Akíntóyè ti wà compromise, mo kí àwa Iyọlá Adédoyin, mo kí Mr. Taiwo Thomas, Ìmọ́lẹ̀ Yorùbá, mo kí Mr. Adékúnlé Ògúns, Baba Kunle Shita Mokin, Baba Mekendi Osene, Share Kuna Wajo. Thanks so much for those of you that continue to ask for our Nigeria and UK account. Bishop Additional, my award is still in Nigeria, but don't worry, it will get to me very soon. Mr. Jiboye Najamo Moki, Salamu alaikum to all our Muslim brothers. Mokichi Fumamu, Bobule Yoruba, Mokichi Fumamu to Nigeria, to UK. No, Idowolo Labi Moki, Moki Bubeni Timori, Ateni Timori, Mr. Lawan Moki, Moki, and backup team one not be a kusheta kuntakun. Mr. Kenny Aronde Sheon Lawa Moki. I think that's all I can pick. Miss Yami Mofoluwa Ke Moki, Tony Ages, Dada, Julia Tosin, shout out to you. And Ashabe Moki, Mogo Ashabe, Kono Toman Lock interview from Baba Selene. Mr. Taiwo Lanriwaju, shout out to you. Yami Titi Aderin Tomo Fita Toki, Moki 1 GR1, Moki Ken. Mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ìyàwó Bọ́sẹ̀dé mo kí Ismail Ọkọ̀yà Fọláyan mo kí gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan Ìfẹ́ Olúwa Olúmídé mo kí yín mo ti ní màá kí gbogbo yín tá bá máa fi parí ètò which is exactly what I'm doing right now ẹni tí bàbá dárúkọ lórí TikTok Innovate bá ń kí ìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ bá ń kí wọn dáadáa mo kí ẹ̀yin tá wà lórí Twitter space a máa open channel yẹn padà again in the next 15 minutes so ẹ jẹ́ kí n kárí prepare Star Radio kí a tún lè láǹfààní àti tún jẹ ìyẹn náà díẹ̀. Bye for now. Moki Mami wa Mojade Soya, Moki Ubenta Lori, Instagram, Pelumi as well. OLAYOMI KOIKI Munje, Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Moki Ebomi Simon Adebisi, Moki Baba Olas, J Universe Kazim, Allen Conde, Moki Oni. Britain created Nigeria for their own citizens to improve their lifestyle, but the idiot here say they are Nigeria, Britain company, Royal Niger, Abayomi Moki, Mr. Sunday Adebanjo, Moki France, Tijani Moki. Moki Olamide, Moki Buboma Musulumi, Moki Baba Prince Adebayo. And I think I tried, I still mention as many names. And Baba Daruko, don't get angry, don't get upset. It's just that maybe when I come back, Maki Dada. Bye for now.